already went fuck before we even started.
Hey, it's me. It's Nick Cage. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Nick Cage. Hello, everybody.
It's
It's
me,
me,
Nicholas Cage.
It's me, Davey, your dynamically augmented media interface here at Davey underscore not robot. I'm not a really family friendly mode. You do this. You do this to me on the day of my
You,
cat's quinceanera. I
you
cannot
do this to
believe.
me on the day of my cat's almost birthday. It is
Almost
2 days
birthday.
early. How do you do this to my family?
I cannot
I am
believe
disgusted.
this. I cannot believe this.
I am leaving this house right now.
Fine, 30 minutes on the clock, Steel. For good measure. Dude, Radio will do all my swearing for me.
Oh yeah, I will. I will swear in whatever. Well, technically, the arsenal of languages I have. That's what I'll swear in.
You joined at an interesting time. Yes, Shiari. Yes, you have. So,
Did do it at the
I'm
most
joined
interesting
here
time.
today by Radia. Hello, Radia.
Hello, how you doing? How's it going? How's it shaking?
Of course, and the lovely, the effervescent, the beautiful Shannon the Rock Rabbit. Hello, Shannon.
Oh, Shannon's looking nice.
Right? She's very
Shannon's looking
festive.
good.
Yeah, she's very
I wish I
festive.
was that festive. I see. I don't have anything festive. I have this, but this is a year round kind of
This
festivity
is a year,
thing.
that's a year-round kind of festive.
Yeah, well, Guy Fieri is also not just timeless, but I think also seasonless. All right, Guy Fieri is the reason for the season, and I think he's in for every season. All right,
Shannon, are you gonna bust a flip over Radia? Yes, you
do
are.
do a flip, do a flip, do a flip, Shannon. Oh, impressive! Look at Shannon
And she sticks
go.
the landing.
She sticks the landing.
Oh, good job, Shannon. Good job. Shannon
So
loves doing her flip.
is there a Pet Rock Olympics?
Uh-oh. No, Shannon, Shannon, Shannon. She's a rock bunny. It's her natural camouflage.
Oh, well, is there a Rock Bunny Olympics, or do they just enter the regular Olympics, or is that illegal?
I can put together a rock bunny Olympics for you, Shannon. Yes, there'll be a flip event.
Is
Yes,
that the
there'll be
only
a
event?
cucumber eating event. And that's it? What about a high jump? No high jump.
No high jump?
No high jump. Okay.
Mm,
Can I put a high jump in there anyway? Are
you
you
should.
are you afraid of your are you afraid you're gonna get embarrassed with your jump?
I
Yes.
can jump. I can jump pretty high.
Think you can jump
I
higher than Shannon?
probably I did pole vaulting, which is just, yeeting yourself over a giant pole, like lots of feet into the air. But I mean, also I can ascend. Oh, there goes the grippers. Shoot, look at me. Yeah, boom, I've ascended. I've ascended.
Shannon, stop showing off.
Yeah, stop showing off, Shannon. Stop showing off.
All right.
I'm the
You're,
only one that gets to show off here.
yes, that's right. Okay, drink your cucumber juice. Have yourself a sulk. She's you'll have to she's very young. You'll have to forgive her. She's
I'll have to, I'll have to forgive Shannon. How old is Shannon?
well, age is a little bit different when you're dealing with animals, but Shannon's within about the 5 to 7 range.
Okay, it's not that old.
No, she's not
That's
a baby rock bunnies are pebbles. She's not a pebble. She's a little older than a pebble.
well, looking good for the age. I'll say that much. Okay, looking good for the
Oh, are you
age.
gonna go cuddle up to Radia?
Oh, that's nice. You're
Yeah.
a pet that doesn't have to worry about radiation poisoning. You know,
Yeah.
it's so nice.
Her furry rocky exterior, yes. That's why I'm the hell over there and you're the hell over there.
True, true. I am not good with other organic life forms.
How dare
And
you?
that's the whole
I
downside of
am an
being
AI ma'am.
radioactive. Well, listen, you are like you're not organic. That's why I was saying I'm not good with other
Yeah,
organic
that's
life
right.
forms.
Yeah.
Other.
Other,
There's a
other.
there's a
Okay.
caveat.
Okay.
Other.
All right. Don't you miss species me?
I would never do that. I would never make that mistake. If I do, please write the twit longer.
Yeah,
Right
I'm gonna
now,
write a huge twit longer about it.
you can
Cancel
freely can.
radio.
I mean, I should be canceled over many things like this. This is canceled. That's a
That's a
cancelable offense.
cancelable offense. No, our Lord of Flavor shall never be cancelable.
The Lord of Flavor shall never be cancelable, but every
Yes.
other model that I have should be
It
cancelable.
should
Like
be
the
like, that's
worm.
it.
That's
You
it.
have a
It's time.
worm?
Yeah, don't you?
No.
Wow, I thought every
You
good
thought it
streamer
had a worm?
had had a worm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you mean you don't have a
I
worm?
don't. There are many
I
things I could have expected. This is not
no,
one of
this
the
is
things that I
not it.
expected.
Not it. You
No.
did not expect the worm.
No.
Well, did you know that the worm kind of has like a weird alluring? It has like weird bedroom eyes.
It
To be honest.
really does.
Yeah. Do you feel uncomfortable with the
A
worm?
little bit. Oh
A
no, no,
little,
no,
a little
no,
bit.
no! It's giving me the eye. Yeah, I feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Is giving you the eyes.
I feel a little bit. I feel a lot of bit uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
A little moderately concernicus. Anyone is uncomfortable. Don't worry.
He was
It's
uncomfortable
not
with the
that.
with the
That's
worm
why
as
I
a
wear the
coward.
shirt.
Thanks, Alu. Thanks. I appreciate that. I cannot. I cannot
mean,
believe you would do this to me.
the worm can get angry, and it just becomes a state of permanent confusion with the worm. It's fine.
There's
It
a
has
lot
permanent-
happening. There's a lot happening with
There-
this worm.
It gets worse. This is not the worst thing I own.
This is
It's
not the
really
worst
not.
thing you own.
No. 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 No.
Wow,
No.
it gets even more cursed from here.
Oh yeah, but that's for later. When
That's
when
for
I have
later.
to,
Okay.
yeah, when I steal the Declaration of Independence.
Got it.
Actually, I'm definitely not Nick Cage, but also possibly might be Nick Cage, but definitely not Nick
Definitely
Cage.
not Nick Cage.
Yeah,
Could be
chat-
Nick
chat those.
Cage.
Wiggle Nick Cage? I mean, yes. There is. Yes, chat. I can be Wiggle Nick Cage. Technically.
Which is Nick
here's your-
Cage's best film. The
Nick
best
Cage's
film
best film is this.
is this. Is this right
This
here.
is-
Whatever
this is
film
Nick
this
Cage's
is, this is cursed as hell. This is
Whatever film I know on toggle. Oh my god, I bend the head down and it just freaks out.
yeah, it just spazzes out. Also,
It
guys,
just spazzes out, yeah.
I'm sorry Liz isn't here. Usually Liz is here to co-host for me, but Liz has got some stuff going on. A little bit of a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. I'm here to bring the chaos.
You're here to
Yeah.
just do the thing.
Liz, the season is a weird one.
The season-
Everyone feels
Yeah,
that during
no,
winter
she's not
time.
sick. She just had some personal stuff. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. So, you have to show them.
Wait, you find the worm oddly cute?
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, I have to show them.
You have to show them what you had prepared.
Okay,
You have
well.
to. There
Well.
was a gag that we didn't get to use that
There
you
was a
guys
gag
have to
that we
see.
didn't get to use. I know it's so disappointing. We
It's
didn't
so
get to use
disappointing.
we didn't get to use the gag. Hold on, I gotta get out the gag for everybody. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Now they can have the gag. Now they can have the gag if I go into the menu of wonder and just give them the gag. Yes, it's the great listener wall. I just put it up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else enjoys a wonderful magical narwhal? I hope
Right.
you really enjoyed this wonderful piece of artwork. This definitely
Liz,
took a
I
lot
thought
of
that
time.
you were doing something
And
already.
No,
It's
no,
good to
I
see
joined
you.
the stream.
It's
You're
good to
welcome.
see you.
I joined the stream last minute. Are you happy about this?
I'm so
I
happy.
hope you're happy about this. I joined the stream last
Last
minute. Hi,
minute.
it's me, Liz. Definitely not fish. Also, yes, narwhal.
Also, yes,
What?
narwhal.
I'm best narwhal. Definitely not fish. Best not fish in the entire
That's
sea.
the entire.
Okay, it moves. Liz, you move if you're only on my boobs.
That's the only time it moves.
I mean, if it's on my boobs, it follows the jiggle physics. Okay,
Steel is our resident. You don't know how you feel about that.
the motion of the ocean.
Steel is our resident memer, and
Steel is
so
our resident gamer.
yeah, and so this has probably made Steel's entire damn day. Just Steel's existence has been improved
Steel, do
by
you want
this.
the fucking PNG to this? I will give it to you if you have a purpose. If you have a desire to use this for something, you're more than welcome to it. Yes, okay. I will provide you this great creation.
Oh dear.
Liz, not fish narwhal. This is actually Liz's 3D model.
This is Liz's 3D.
I got to premiere it first. Look at these physics. Now this is what you call real 3D animation. High def, all right?
I'm on board.
You're on board. I mean, I think
I'm
this should be a
so
real
on
3D
board
model.
with this.
This should be a real 3D model. I doesn't agree. This is Liz with RTX on. Yes. You switch the RTX on.
That's RTX. That's RTX Liz.
It's RTX. Okay.
God damn it.
Listen, if I had more brain power, I would have actually done a rig.
You would have. Oh my god! Can you rig?
Yes, I actually. Okay, my first model, the model before this, I actually did the rig for. Not this one. This one was done by Bogey Wogie, who is actually a competent rigger and knows how to do.
Are they taking commissions?
They are on break for right now, but they will be taking them in January
Bravo!
again.
Hey! Thanks for the raid.
Cannot recommend them enough. Also, welcome in, Raiders. Hi! Welcome to Flavortown. I hope you enjoy getting blasted. Hi, enjoy your stay here in
Flavortown. Feel free to put their Twitter out in chat right now.
Oh yeah,
if you want. Bam bam.
Yeah, this is Bogey. Let me go get Bogey's. Bogey. I almost put Boogie Woogie, and that's
Boogie Woogie.
Boogie. Well, go to Boogie. The Bogey Wogie is who did my my wonderful rig, and I even have a really cool thing for my abs. Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. It's my power meter. All right.
Yeah.
I gotta zoom in. All right. Gotta stare real close at the screen.
Okay, I'm staring real close.
Oh
shit! It powers up.
Yeah, I power up. Yeah, I power up with the power of Capri Sun and also the Metal Gear Rising like sippies. But that's basically It's really cool.
That's really awesome.
Motion switch, and so does the color meter for it as well.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
It's perfect for a high energy streamer like me who always has energy to spare, and sometimes that meter is always full, but you can always recharge it, repower it. You love this model? Thank you. Forrest Fox did a really good job on this live 2D art, and Bogey did a really good job with my rig.
What was that, Shannon? Oh, we're 15 minutes in and you haven't even introduced yourself. Hey everybody! Let's introduce my guest. Radia, go ahead and introduce yourself to the nice people.
I mean, I am the best Scorpion on Twitch. I think the only one, so I took the crown.
I think you're the only one.
I think I'm the only one, which I was the de facto winner. Anyways, I am a radioactive Scorpion Girl VTuber, and I am super duper hyper over on Twitch here and Twitter and YouTube as well, but who is this? Lunch? No, it's Guy Fieri, and this is Flavortown. Get a hold of yourself. Have some decorum. But no, I've been VTubing for a full year now, and I really enjoy it. A lot of fun with content creation. Play a lot of Pokemon, do a lot of Pokemon challenges, but I'm also just a variety streamer at heart. So yeah, every day is a wild day over in my chat. It's a good time. Steel can attest to it. It's a good time.
Has been had by all.
Isn't it, Steel?
Wow, that sounds threatening.
Tell the people it's a good time. It's a really good time. You can do things like Burb and Cat Jammer. Yeah, it's lots of fun.
The Markiplier Punch is my favorite.
Oh yeah, it's pretty solid. I actually have a new one. I have a couple new ones for Markiplier. One of them is It's for the charity stream, and it's just labeled in my files. It's just sexy Markiplier, and I
Oh dear.
cannot wait to roll it out.
You want a joke? All right. Let me get out my book of winter jokes. Okay, you're gonna have to tell a joke as well. So
Okay.
prepare yourself for it. But first, we're gonna go with winter jokes. I'm not searching this. This is in my data banks. Okay.
Is it?
Don't question me. All right.
Um,
All right. Here we
I'll
go.
never question you, brother. I'll never question you. Never question
Okay.
you, brother.
Why did the bear keep getting fired? He always
Um.
disappeared during winter. That's not a joke. I don't
I was gonna
understand
say
that.
he could barely stand his job.
Oh,
but, you
that's a
know.
lot better. What do you call a ghost in winter? Casper. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one.
Okay, that
I
one's
like.
not solid.
That one's okay. What does the
That one's
butcher?
solid.
What does the butcher serve in winter? Cold cuts. That one I like. That's
Okay,
a good
that one-
pun. That's a good
That
pun.
one I like.
That one's a good pun. All right. And what does Santa do at the North Pole? Snow business.
I was going to say a very Frozen striptease, but to
That
each their
works
own.
too. That's barely a cast. The butcher one was the best. All right. Okay.
The butcher one was the best.
Yeah. All right. It's your turn to tell a joke.
I mean, waking up this morning was an eye-opening experience, but what do you use to cut a Roman emperor's hair?
I don't know.
Caesar's. Caesar. Yeah, there you go. That's a pun.
That
That's a pun and a half.
That was brutal.
I mean, listen, I made a pun about the wind, but it kind of just blows.
Oh,
It
that
It
okay.
never hits right. Come on.
I'm
I
a
mean,
big
hey,
fan.
listen, I also, it's wintertime. I know a guy that actually collects candy canes. They're all in mint condition. It's actually really impressive. His collection is super expensive. I have to commend him. I gotta commend him. But before all these puns lose their absolute welcome, my friend's bakery burned down last night. Now his business is toast, and so is my pun and comedic career. But hey, that's besides the point.
Oh, the audience loved
thank
it. The audience loved it. They loved it. They loved it. Greg up in the booth is giving you the thumbs up, so we got that. Don't get. Oh, the mission to break his back. So I've got a question that I've been asking everybody, because I read on the Reddits, of course, the Reddits, that one can fart so hard they pop their back, and it's supposed to be the most satisfying fart in existence. And I'm on a quest.
I've never farted that hard. I have had a serious case of hiccups that did crack my back, and that was not refreshing. I just felt like I was in pain.
That sounds terrible. That's gotta be a super powerful hiccup.
It was awful. Steele, what does oof sugar dino followed me? Should I be afraid?
Uh-oh.
Should I be terrified?
Yes.
I'm Nicolas Cage. Don't follow me.
Yes.
I am.
Okay, so around the team, we refer to him as the sugar dino.
Sugar dino.
The sugar dino. Don't do a subathon around him. He does sub bombs.
Well, I have a charity stream, but I've actually never done a subathon in my entire streaming career.
Really?
I am going. You never, ever. I've only done charity work.
Really?
I've never done a subathon. Everything I've done that has been like organized has been charity.
What, you think you're better than me?
No, I've just
You
never.
think you're
done
better
one.
than me?
I think I'm better than you.
You think you're better than me?
Listen. I am not slightly better than you. I laundered money to the Red Claws Museum. I'm really not better than you. I am just slightly more adept at money
laundering. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome
also,
to the.
created cannibalistic Furbies, but that's besides.
That's besides the point.
Yeah, it's besides the point.
All right. Welcome to the studio. By the way, you'll see that I've got the poster for my first collaboration on the wall. That's my first fan art. That's Shannon's wand, as she can turn into a magical girl. There's my badge there, my shield, and then of course there's our first start screen is up there too. These are all, and then of course we have the sacred pair of panties.
The sacred pair, do they do anything, or are they just a kind of like a shrine?
They're
Do they
kind of
have any
like,
power?
oh yeah, I could tell you all about it too.
Perfect.
I'm not
You
gonna, but I could.
Oh. Well, what's the fun in that?
It's fun for me.
I mean, true, true, true. I've been keeping my lore from my community secret until debut next year. So,
Okay,
they get
all
to
right.
they get to live in pain
Sorry, Nate.
until
We
next
don't.
year.
I don't have the collaboration thing, but I will bust another shout out for Radia. They're caramels. Yes, they are caramel sweets. Another VTuber, the sin of gluttony and lust put together. And she's a candy ice cream VTuber.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, yeah,
That sounds super duper cool.
yeah. Right. And the ones in the, yeah, I used to have Zovas.
Oh,
Yeah,
spicy.
spot. Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know who
first,
took my scorpion underwear. It's somewhere into the ether. Someone stole it.
if you want
They're
to donate a pair, I've got a space on the wall.
You know what?
I've,
I'll give you a PNG of them.
oh my god, I'll put them up on the wall. There's
Okay,
space.
wait. There is a relevant string of communication though from my stream earlier. So we talked about, hey, could your radioactive milkies actually burn, holes through a bra? And I was like,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes. So I'll send you one of those.
Oh,
It'll be
nice.
the world's only non-functional bra completely.
Completely, yes. Put it up there.
Completely. Just
Yes.
got holes in it.
Keep those radioactive boys in check. Gotta keep the girls nice and clear,
Nice and protected, except
right?
for the very very front.
Except for the
Yeah,
very front.
it's fine. I will give it to you. I
Nipple
mean,
burns are sexy now.
they're actually in fashion. I read that today in VTuber Vogue. Okay, they're
Don't
now
bonk me,
back in
Shannon.
fashion.
No, no, no. This is for science. This is not going to horny jail.
It's Baja Blast flavor. I mean, everything is Baja
Baja
Blast
Blast
flavor.
flavor. Look, it is the finest flavor. I don't know if you knew this, but if you stick your head out an airplane and lick a cloud, that's Baja Blast flavored.
I didn't. I've never attempted that. I do want to go skydiving. I've gone cliff diving. I just haven't done
How
skydiving
is
yet.
cliff diving? Is it
Cliff
scary?
diving's actually no. It's well, okay. For most people, I feel like it's rather scary and
Yeah.
off the immediate thing. But once you do it, and then you do it another time, you're not really that scared. Like you get into a rhythm of it, and it's like
Okay.
exhilarating. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
keep going back for the high. It's like
Okay.
roller coasters. I love roller coasters. I think they're great.
Yeah.
I have a deep-seated addiction to roller coasters, and anyone I meet in real life, I try and rope them into a roller coaster trip. And yeah, that might be that might be a bad personality trait. I
Wow,
don't know.
that is a toxic personality trait right there.
Hey, well, I mean,
Get it? Toxic
listen.
personality trait?
I mean,
Come
it
on,
is
that was good.
but I mean, I am pretty toxic. I mean, listen, I am full of radiation and basically the consistency of toxic sludge. So hey,
Hey, there we go. That works. So why did you start VTubing?
so I
Usually
started
we do a
YouTube.
lore section, but you have to save that for debut. So we're gonna move right into
Yeah,
why did
I
you
have
start
to.
VTubing?
I have to save my lore for debut,
Yeah,
and the only time I'm probably gonna I'll probably have a subathon before debut. We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I
Make your
started
debut
VTubing.
your subathon.
Make my debut my subathon.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
you'll
Oh
rake
boy.
it
Oh
in.
boy. Break. So we have the cat cam. Just monetize
Yeah,
the cat cam.
yeah. Monetize the cat cam.
But yeah, I started VTubing because I wanted a hobby that was something I could do that wasn't as in the physical world because I hadn't done cosplay for years.
Okay.
But then, the pandemic hit and I wasn't really
Yeah.
able to do that. So
No.
I didn't have a lot of hobbies, and I also was really just isolated from people. And as I got like sicker and sicker, I've got an illness that is just super progressive. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't really do as much with people in large groups. I can't really do as much as I used to with
Okay.
lots of things. So VTubing was like, oh, wow, this is cool. You can be a virtual avatar on the internet and you
Mm-hmm.
get to move around and you can design everything on your own. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. And to me, it was better than like streaming with your face because not that I mind showing my face. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have the endurance to sit on camera and then like look poised for 3, 4 hours. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, also, I like not streaming with pants on.
Nobody likes
It's
streaming with
kind of
pants
not
on.
exactly. It's kind of nice that like I can just put my hair in a weird hobo bun,
Yeah.
not stream with pants, and I have this. I have this virtual avatar. Like I can't just become Guy Fieri with a finger press when I'm a
Yeah.
real human.
Yeah.
But with my VTuber, I can become Guy Fieri and also Nick Cage at the same time.
And Nick Cage.
And it was became a way for like my creative outlet to be something different and transform and not be lost. And so I was like,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do streaming, and I wanted to do it when the pandemic first started, but it just
Yeah.
didn't really pan out with life going on. I wish I had started it sooner, but I'm glad I started it when I did, at the
Yeah.
very least. I started as a hobby outlet. I didn't go in it with any aspirations to be like, oh, I'm gonna be a famous VTuber who
Yeah.
makes lots of money. No, 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 no. It's a bad plan. don't
Yeah.
don't go into it with those assumptions. I think I can offer advice to anyone. Don't do that. It's a
Yeah.
really really bad plan to go in. It was like, you're gonna be the next V Shoujo. That is a statistically improbable thing. That is likely not gonna happen.
Hey,
I just
community,
wanted
it's
to
good to see you. Thank you.
I
Thank
just
you.
wanted to go in to have fun. Also, yeah, I did do a sci-fi cosplay. I did do that. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Steel. That's true. I've done a lot of cosplay in my time, but I
Would you,
really enjoyed it. I still do it. I still do some commissions and things like that, but
would you say
VTubing
that
was really fun.
VTubing's cosplay adjacent?
It is similar, but also it's better in a lot of ways. Like I enjoy it more. And maybe that's just because how weird the cosplay community has become over the past like
Yeah,
decade or
I heard
so.
it's become a
Um,
little funky.
it's really bad. I'm gonna say like I used to enjoy Katsucon. I do not anymore. I am in the like air quotes inner sanctum of cosplayers. It is
Whoa.
it is okay, first of all, it's boring, it's filled with drama, it's
Oh
just
no.
it's like high school 2 electric boogaloo, and it's really gatekeepy. It is gatekeepy as hell. If you
No,
want to
that's no
bring
good.
someone, no, if you want to bring someone new in, you really can't, because they're going to be like freaking purity tested against every possible thing, and it's really dumb. Like, listen, we're all a bunch of giant idiots dressing up in costumes
Yeah, yeah.
from video games, media, and anything else. I was like,
They're just a bunch of nerds that can
we're
sew.
not better than like you're not better than anyone else. We're
Mm-hmm.
all just a bunch of dorks. But unfortunately that just has really permeated the community, and especially as cosplay became a really big thing on social media,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
got
yeah.
worse. It got really really bad. And you see like a similar thing with VTubing, to be honest. At this point it's kind of going through that the community's super saturated,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now it has kind of the same general vibe in a lot of areas, which is not great,
No.
but it's still not as bad as cosplay. I really hope it doesn't ever get there because
Yeah.
that community has a lot of just general issues with it that is not doesn't really make for a lot of fun, which is why I really have never been in the cosplay community. I would say I
Yeah.
kind of just did my own thing, and
Toyochi!
it was
It's
by pure happenstance. I
it's my
like
son Toyochi.
my son, my boy.
My boy. So it's interesting because you are you've got a legger up. You're really energetic. You've got a really fun model. You're a girl VTuber, and
True.
yeah, yeah. But it's a little bit different from my end at being a male VTuber. But I think I avoid a lot of the scrutiny because I'm a non-human, and
It
I think being an odd shape, being a non-human VTuber, kind of takes some of the pressure off of you.
it helps. It helps a lot. Also, it's nice to meet you too. Hello, hello. It does. And the biggest thing, I think a lot of people forget that there is it's not just like what your model looks like. A lot of people attribute their success in content creation to like, oh, if my model doesn't look exactly like this, like I'm not gonna succeed. And I'm like, that's not
No, no,
really
no, no,
the
no, 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 no,
reality
no, no,
at
no, no.
all. There is there is a lot that like factors in to you actually being decent at like content creating. Like there's really
Yeah,
hard truths, I think. And this holds true for like anybody in content creation. I think it's easier when you don't have just a straight up human model. I think
yeah,
when you make it different, because the right now VTubing is super oversaturated. So if
it
you
is.
came in to VTubing in 2019 with a human model, you probably would have been like a okay, and just if you made it a little bit different. But nowadays you've got to really differentiate
Yeah,
yourself. But I feel like there is a triangle to content creation, and you have to have like two of these things for a chance of
I
succeeding.
am not a
Because
minesweeper, Amber. I'm sorry. I'm
you
sorry.
kind of look like a
God
mine's.
damn it. God damn it.
I mean, I could say you look like some other like different viruses and
No.
immunology, but
Nobody clap for that. Nobody
please
clap for
applause,
that. No, 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 no.
applause, clap, clap.
Yeah.
I don't have a clap reaction, but I have wave. Need to get hand tracking so I can clap. Next stage, but I
Okay.
feel that, and
I
this
did
goes for
become a
anybody.
minesweeper for one day. For one day,
Did
I was a
you?
minesweeper.
Did you? You
I
became
was
a
young
minesweeper for
and
one day?
I was young and I needed the money.
You know what? That's acceptable.
Yeah.
I've
I was a young
I've done
AI.
things
I
for
needed the
money.
money.
Listen,
You know how it is, Radia. You know
I
how it
know how
goes.
it
You know
is.
how it
I
goes.
we've all done things for the money.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
all done things. You're a C. Wait, you look like a C mine.
I look like a sea mine. Remember when
Have
I
you
was
seen
happy for
them?
you to be here?
I
That ship
mean,
sailed.
you should still be. Listen, my presence is a blessing, okay? I am a gift.
Don't cuddle up to Radia even more. God damn it.
I'm the greatest gift you're ever gonna get.
So you were saying the two things.
Oh, well, okay. So I get one of the like things that people mention in VTubing is they're like, well, if you do X, you always have a leg up. Like the constant one that it rings in my mind is someone who has made 18 plus content for a decade in various forms,
Yeah,
and has just re-entered the space because I needed a mental flippin' break. Jeez Louise.
yeah, yeah.
Um, is that lewd tubers can have more success than non-lewd tubers. And I just
Yes.
want to take someone out back and kind of like slap them and be like, it's not easy. Any form of content creation, it doesn't matter what it is not easy.
No.
Being lewd or being say so or being whatever is not going to be your leg up. There are so many other factors that go into it. Um,
Like my
most
winning smile.
Exactly. The winning smile, my, top tier personality. Like, there is a triangle, and I firmly believe this, of content creation, and you have to have at least two of these well developed to be successful.
Okay.
And the three of them are really like number one is a unique style,
Yeah.
concept, or editing. And the editing is really what works for long form content. When you're
Yeah.
live streaming, you need to have a unique style of being able to run your live stream and integrating almost what is like the difficult portion, live stream editing. That
Okay.
is a different skill set entirely. And
Explain.
it's so it is basically like you do chat integrations, you figure out how to insert very funny like quips live, you do things with
Mm-hmm.
green screens,
Yeah.
you do things with automation, like parsing phrases where chat gets to move things on your screen, it
Yeah.
actually interacts with the game. That basically serves as your live editing and also
Yeah.
helps when people are watching long form content,
Yeah.
it can get really draining on some people because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people are adjusted to have shorter attention
Yeah, yeah,
spans
yeah, yeah.
and want those like consumable and edible bites. So making your content have that form and feel of editing makes it continually engaging. So you
Yeah.
have to be able to create integrations into your live stream that do that for people.
I don't do that. I should do that. People want me to
As
get tits so they can chuck shit at my face.
you should get tits. Like it's the little things that help really do that, whether they be you being able to auto move your model, whether
Mm-hmm.
it is being able to actually cut portions of stream,
Yeah.
all sorts of things, play videos, play music, being able to play sounds, being able to do that on the fly helps keep people's engagement. And it really, really does. More that chat also feels involved in a
Mm-hmm.
stream, that is part of the charm of live streaming. Like when I'm watching a YouTube video, I can't really interact with the content
Yeah,
creator
yeah,
in the way that you interact on Twitch. And people don't
yeah.
understand the separation between content mediums. Like YouTube is a different monster than Twitch. Twitch
Yeah.
is
Yes.
for people that want a more personal connection to the content creator. So you have to be able to make your content for that specific group of people. And if you treat it like it is YouTube content or just generic long form content where it's like, I'm just going to live stream a game and just only talk about the game, you're not going to have a very good like success rate there because it's just not what you can do. You have to be good at dialogue trees. You have to be good at like being kind of weird and wacky. You have to have a personality, which is the biggest thing. You cannot
Yeah.
just sit in front of the screen and not talk.
Yeah.
And like I've gone into a lot of streams and I clicked on it because the title looked fun. The stream looked interesting visually. I go in there, they are not talking
Yeah.
at all.
You never hung out in my stream, bitch.
And I'm sitting there for like 5 minutes and they haven't said anything and they're just playing Genshin Impact. And I'm like, you could be saying a lot of cool things right now, or you could be
Yeah.
talking about anything.
Anything at all. Yeah. So
Anything at all.
what I do for my interaction is if you look at my my chat redeems, I do a lot of redeems. Shannon can do a flip for you. I can do bad life advice. We can shout people out. We can do jokes. People can demand that I compliment them. I have the infamous hobo RR. I've got a text to speech. They can put a hat on me. The infamous hobo RR is coming out. You ready for this?
Hobo Ara?
Hey, Radia. Radia, you looking pretty good. You want to come back to my van?
You sound like you're hanging out on the outside of a Denny's right now.
Right? All right, Steele, here's your compliment. I think that your absorbency to mass ratio is spot on. Alitier, here's your compliment. Despite the fact that I keep losing to you, your puzzle fighter skills are on point. People want Dapper Damie. Should I just slap that shit right on top of my Santa hat? I'm gonna slap
I think
that
you
shit.
should.
I'm gonna slap that shit.
Should.
Let me access my bank.
Just keep piling it on. Just keep piling it and
just
piling
keep putting
it
that
and
hat.
Piling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get
exactly.
that. So that's how I interact with chat, and I've been thinking of getting something like the. Come on, stick. Yeah.
There we go.
This is everything I hoped it would be.
This is everything I wanted and needed in life. Let's go.
Let's get my mustache out. Let's do that. Let's get the mustache out.
I must ask you a question. Where did you get the mustache?
Oh, my data bank.
I mean, the VTube Studio got some good goodies in there.
There we go.
There's
there we go. There we go. Nate.
Excuse me.
Clip it. Clip it. clip that monster. You want Shannon to do a flip? Shannon will do a backflip.
Do a flip. Brando, have a good day. Have a good one.
All right, have some good sleep, my dude. Shannon, you're doing. All right, maybe she'll do it. Is she gonna do it? The head spin, patented Shannon head spin. She practiced that so much. Shannon, you're coming down a little close to the desk. Shannon, you're coming down a little close to the desk. Oh, good job. I was really
You're
worried for a moment. I thought she was gonna bonk her head.
oh, that's an impressive. That is one impressive flip.
Good
Damn.
night, Brambo. Let's see, Nate. Nate, I think that your conductivity is perfect for somebody of your size and age. That's their compliment.
That 10 out of 10 compliment.
Thank
You know
you.
what? Sometimes
Thank
it doesn't
you.
need to be long.
Yeah,
It needs to
Shannon
be
stuck the
simple.
landing. So, what the fuck? It. Thank you, Brambo.
You monster. You absolute monster. I love it. Listen, if
Steele,
you're
you
not
want a shout out? Steele, you don't even stream.
but Steel makes banger memes,
Uh
and
oh.
that's the most important
Uh
thing.
oh. Oh no. Ha! Steele! The shout outs, I don't have the clip shout outs on here, so whatever awful meme you just tried to bomb me with shall not happen, bitch! Yeah. Who's Smarty McGee now? Me. I am Smarty McGee. Yeah. Clippies don't show up on here. So you changed your
Smart and on
PFP.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Smart and on Twitch. I thought Twitch was an intelligence void that just sucked away
Yeah.
any brain
Yeah.
cells that one
Oh,
has.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's called being a VTuber. You
Yeah,
know? All
yeah.
of the brain cells just become depleted at one point.
So I used to have clips play in the background.
Oh.
But I saved that for my actual streams. One because they sometimes get jammed.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So sometimes they get jammed, but on my normal streams I haven't. Not to mention it was mildly disruptive sometimes when someone was talking, or like there might be a really serious conversation going on and then somebody redeems it. The clip comes up and someone's sneezing, and I lose my shit because sneezes are funny. So
I mean, they are really funny. I have chat's heard mine a few times, and they sound like mice, like really tiny mice, which is really betraying to my overall like just form and figure in general.
yeah,
I'm like, just ignore the small sounds that come out of
that
my
come
mouth.
out of your body. Yeah,
Just ignore them. I'm actually not a tiny squeaky toy. I sound like a squeaky toy when
you
I
sound like a
hiccup.
squeaky toy. I think.
Yeah, when I hiccup.
So I don't react to YouTube videos. I consistently refer to it as the lazy man's content. But one day, in order to get the approval of someone that I wanted to join I wanted them to join the team. They didn't join Team Chaos. But what they did do was to get their forgiveness. So to give you an idea, Caramel, whose panties were donated to me, she was playing Fall Guys on a tournament. Yeah, the contract. She was playing Fall Guys.
Contract?
The contract on a tournament, and so I popped in for a little bit to give them some encouragement, because I was told, yeah, you could pop into the stream. So I popped into the stream, and I was like, okay, so if you guys fail this, we're gonna kick Jacob the Rev off the team, as I'm always threatening to kick Jacob the Rev, who's the sweetest dude ever, off the team for like any minor infraction. So I'm like, okay,
why
if
would you do that to such a sweet being?
he's
That feels
such a sweetheart. And they pointed out, well, Caramel's not a member of Team Chaos. I said, okay, so we'll admit Caramel for the amount of time that it takes for me to kick her off the team. Because I said, if you guys screw up, Caramel's off the team. And Caramel took that shit personally, because Caramel can hold a grudge against a dead man. So in order to get Caramel's forgiveness, I had this awful contract that they made me do, where I had a speech that I had to give at the beginning of every stream
Oh
for I
no.
think it was 7 days straight, and I had to react to a YouTube short, and dear God. So the rule was I couldn't. I gave myself a set of rules. I said I have to react to the fifth thing I see, and it cannot be a VTuber short because I will enjoy a VTuber short, right? And
Yeah.
oh, I got some prize winners, just some. Oh, it hurt so bad,
Some real stinky shorts.
so bad it hurt. One was just a dude wandering around. It had like 1 million views. It was just a dude walking around asking people what they have on their lock screen. That's it.
That's so boring. Okay,
It's
like
so boring.
I don't know. Maybe I have just I
You
don't know.
lucked out, probably.
Dude, the thing is like there you can make there's two methods of content creation. I
Yeah,
firmly fucking stand by this
yeah,
shit. Both of them you can have a path to success.
yeah.
Path number 2 takes a lot of work. Path number 1 is create content that's tailored to and only to the algorithm.
This is
This
true.
this path lacks something imperative though.
Soul?
Heart and personality,
Yeah,
heart, soul, any form of brain cells
yeah.
required to actually make content that is new and
Like a
has
Paul
like
brother.
ingenuity. Basically,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it is straight line to mass numbers. Like you can
Oh,
do that, and
we
people.
talk a lot of smack here, so feel free to throw
Oh,
whatever shade you
oh,
want
oh,
anywhere.
oh, baby, I'm fucking cynical as hell. Let's fucking go.
Right? I don't give a solitary shit if I get
Uh,
canceled. Like
I
whatever.
am.
I
Listen,
ideally
I have so much to say.
I've challenged Pokimane to a fight on many occasions on my streams.
I would fight I think I could take most other content creators
Yeah,
with my own
absolutely.
fists.
Yeah, yeah.
I lift weights.
There's
But like
just one clip of me saying I'm more entertaining than Liz. It's during Power Washing Simulator, and that's it. It's like 5 seconds, and I've seen it pop up on people's stream before.
that's
I'm more
great.
entertaining than Liz.
I
Hello,
love
Firefox Kitsune. Hello,
Also,
hello.
Kitsune, hello. Oh, don't forget the tail. I do. I have a pretty banging tail. Yeah, that's definitely a key to success. But
Having a bag and tail?
yeah,
Yeah,
people people have told me they're like people have asked me they're like, how do you get famous?
yeah.
Because prior in cosplay, I had a cosplay social media that was at its peak like 1 million followers. People were like, how do you get
Damn.
famous? And I'm like,
Son of a bitch.
surprise, surprise! It doesn't really earn you money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Surprise, surprise. But people ask me how to do it. I'm like, a
Pull your cock
lot of
out.
it, a lot of it is literally just sometimes it's luck. If you're doing content that's made straight for the algorithm, you'll
Yeah.
get the views, but also you're not going to have a community that gives a shit about your
No.
actual like
Yeah.
passions and
Yeah.
desires, because the moment you stop making that algorithm like content that feeds the algorithm, everybody leaves
Yeah.
because you never made yourself a content creator to stick with people for
Yeah.
personality.
Well, I feel that's the same if being a variety streamer, but you could be an influencer. Influence.
Ew, gross.
God damn
I
it,
hate,
Jeremy.
I
Sorry.
hate that word.
Sorry.
I'm an influencer. I am so able to influence. Would you like to like?
You
Can
may
I
wanna
influence you
cover
to
your
drink
ears.
bag energy?
Sorry,
Can I?
that's Jeremy. Jeremy used to work here. All that piece of shit does is shout "D's nuts" at people. Shannon has a rock salt gun, and she's our security.
I
So
mean,
if she
that's
goes off of screen, just be aware there may be live rounds in the studio.
okay. You know what? I will dodge. I will dodge.
Okay.
I'm good at dodging and diving.
Okay, okay. So Baguette says, I've seen Twitch people who were popular would say Marvels, but none of the guys still watch because they moved on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if you and when you're starting out making content, it is okay to not like have a solid idea or path. I didn't, because streaming was new to me. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with streaming off the bat day one. I
Yeah.
didn't. I'm still learning every single day. I'm figuring out how to make content better and more enjoyable and just an all around more fun time, but doing it in a way that feels organic to me.
You know, I forgot to plug the show's name at the beginning of the show. I forgot to. That's how into it we got. The show is actually
Bingo.
called Late Night in the Evening, in the Morning, in the Afternoon with Damie.
Hey, listen. Sometimes that ADHD brain strike. I forget plenty of things in the middle
Right?
of talking on stream. I'm like,
We just.
and what was I saying?
Hey, Tomato, what's up? So, interestingly enough, who this? This some bitch I picked up on the side of the road.
Yes. Hi, my name is some bitch. I'm the greatest bitch here on Twitch. What's up? Actually, no, I'm a radioactive scorpion bitch. So yeah,
This is
I'm super
this
cool.
is Radia, my guest for today, the Scorpion VTuber, the radioactive Scorpion VTuber.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Shannon's camouflage keeps her safe from most radiation, and I'm an AI, so unless
You'll be
she's gonna
fine.
fart out an EMP, I'm pretty okay. You're not gonna fart out an EMP, are you?
No, no, no. I would never.
Did you?
I would. I would never.
I
I would
appreciate
never.
it.
Never fart on stream.
Never.
I'm a lady.
You're a lady.
I'm a
So,
lady.
ever have you seen compilations of people trying to do fart mics?
I have.
They end up shitting themselves like 9 times out of 10, which is
Listen,
why you never force a fart.
Exactly. I have IBS. I choose to not play the roulette wheel of farting, okay?
Right?
I know fucking better, all right? I
Right?
know better. I know
Never
far
trust.
better.
Never trust.
Never trust a fart. Okay. It's
Never.
true.
You never. Because it's just. I always feel like farts are just waiting for you to let your guard down.
Oh, they are. They are. They
And
are.
then the next thing you know, it's poo poo o'clock. And nobody likes that.
No, nobody likes that.
No, well,
See,
some people like that.
okay, true, but not me.
But
Not
you.
me.
Not you.
Some people. No. Mm-mm. Not my thing. Not my thing. Some people like it. Not me. I may fry the electronics though, but hey, I'll replace them. I'll
Are
replace
you
them.
truly an adult if you haven't shit yourself? You are not. You are not truly adult until you have to deal with a shart in a place that was not great to happen.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, you really aren't. Listen, this is why you do a great 4D chess strategy. It's called pre-shit all your pants so that you're never embarrassed.
That's some
when
big
it
brain.
happens.
That's some big brain right there.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take that
Big
to the.
brain.
I'm gonna take that to the bank.
You should. It's a big brain
That
start.
is
Listen,
so big
I'm
brain.
here to help with life decisions, okay? I'm here to
Just
help with life
drop
decisions.
something in my digital drawers.
Yeah, exactly. Pre-stain all the pants
All
so
the
that
pants.
no shame can ever come to you.
And no
Ever
parent to help
again.
you deal with it so it can happen. This is true. You have no one to just bring you alcohol and Taco Bell in college. Oh, that's a poo poo slide waiting to happen.
That sounds that's rough, buddy.
I've never been that drunk that I've crapped my pants. Like, if you're at the point where you get so drunk that you crap yourself, you have one, ruined the experience of being drunk. Two, why? Know your limits. And I feel like your limit is just before you shit yourself. Like, that's the bare minimum.
I can't get drunk. I just go straight to alcohol poisoning, which isn't good.
Oh, dear.
Well, actually, okay. Found out I can have one White Claw. One.
One white. That is
One
so basic bitch of you.
Well, listen, I have the same thing that Markiplier has, which makes me the most sexy bitch. Okay, I got tummy issues, so I'm already the most sexiest bitch. But anyways, I also have the acetaldehyde dehydrogenase deficiency.
I don't
in
know
my
what that
enzyme.
is.
Oh, well, it makes me not able to process alcohol into a non-toxic form, so I get super speedy alcohol poisoning.
That's not great.
Yeah, it's really not. I get super slosh from one White Claw. One
Oh my god.
singular
White Claw?
White Claw.
Well, at least you cruise control. Like you get to have one. You're so efficient.
I am
You're so
exactly.
efficient.
I'm really cheap. I'm really cheap. Just one White Claw is all I need. See, I never need more than that. I just need one. Saves money, cheap date, yes.
Yeah, that's right. You go straight from sober to drunk to the weird stuff real fast.
I'm weird sober, okay?
Yeah,
Chad knows
that's
I'm
true.
weird.
That
I'm
is true.
I am unhinged sober. I am just even more unhinged drunk.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
unlike you, I actually came to your stream to check you out. See that shade. Um, but I have to say I loved how chaotic your shit was.
It it's a time over there.
Yeah.
That is for sure. This week has been wild, but it's streaming helps. Like
Yeah, yeah.
after the general wackiness of the week, yeah, streaming definitely helps. It is wild. It's only going to get weirder.
Yay!
I like having the weird gremlin energy. Like it's just how
Yeah,
I like streaming. When it comes to live streaming and also when it comes to like edited content.
yeah.
And
I
people are like,
can't edit
well,
for shit, so I just upload these things raw. And I'm like,
I mean,
good luck with that.
that's also viable.
The
And
problem
also,
is that when even if these go like, because the minimum that an interview will go is 2 hours. So even if it goes like 3 hours, or like my interview with Liz went 4 hours, it was a long interview, but I once looked back at it and tried to figure out what to edit out, and there's no good place to edit anything because of how the conversation flows so well. And that's always a difficult thing when you're like doing a format like this and you want to edit it. It's like, well, if you have two people who are able to bounce back and forth and then move back to another topic, which we're actually going to do, like it's difficult to figure out where to cut that. um, and a great deal of streamers that I know have either autism or ADHD. It's like I throw up a coin and it's going to land on only one of two sides, which is awesome. I love that there are so many people who are expressing themselves in the space like that. But then you get someone who has, say, really functional ADHD, and like me, they can carry on two conversations at one time. And you're like, where do you edit that? How do you unravel that tapestry?
and that's where like really where the short form content comes into
Yeah, yeah,
play, but it's very hard to like find where you edit that in
yeah,
a way that makes sense. Like
yeah,
because editing something that's 4 hours long is tough.
yeah,
Like it is
yeah,
it is not easy. So it's one of those things where you have to like figure out what segment you could break apart that
yeah,
would make a good independent story that is really interesting and holds like the most merit.
yeah.
um
The only thing I would cut from it is when we talked about Pokimane. Fight me, Pokey. Come
you
on my
want a
talk show.
war.
Stop ducking me. Stop ducking me.
Stop ducking you.
Stop ducking me.
Hey.
Stop ducking me. So, we're going to go back to the playing a single game. So, playing a single game on stream, right? That's
Mm.
all you play. So, let's say you pick Marbles or Dead by Daylight or Ninja playing Fortnite. Because nobody cares about that scrawny little bastard, right? He just played Fortnite real good.
That was it. That was it.
That was it. Like our Warframe streamer Zova. Thankfully, Zova mixes in some other stuff. The question then becomes: Are they coming to see you play a game because they like the game, or are they coming from you? And I know somebody who's just a dedicated Dead by Daylight streamer, and they've admitted that if they switched games, their views would probably plummet because most of the community is coming to see Dead by Daylight and interact with them, but they're there for Dead by Daylight first, and then them second. So it's interesting. It's harder being a variety streamer, especially like me. I rarely finish a game. I'm always like moving on to the next thing. I'm more like a showcase streamer. But being a variety streamer, I feel has it's a harder path to success, but it's more stable because you know that they're coming to see you, so you can take risks like starting a talk show or doing a podcast or playing something other than Fortnite. Mr. Simi says, I've met streamers because of the games they're playing. You stay for the streamers when you enjoy the streamer, yes.
Yeah,
Steele says,
it's
kind of
true.
lock yourself into a corner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big thing. And
There's like a line we walk.
yeah, the people want, and the problem is like people wanting instantaneous success.
Yeah.
And there is a really short route to that. Yes, you could
Hmm.
pick the most popular couple of games and just stream one of those and become really good at it.
Yeah, yeah.
The problem inherently becomes you will hit a wall in which a that game becomes not relevant, like how Minecraft did for a couple of years, and it just
Yeah.
was not in like the cultural zeitgeist at all as content that people wanted to watch, and then it reemerged. So but what if that never happens? You're
Yeah.
never going to get your content viewership back.
Yeah.
So it takes a long time to build content organically. And the thing that everyone needs to just take mind of is do not build your content around the games that you play. Do not build it around watching videos off of
Yep.
YouTube. Do
Trends
not
come and
build it
go.
around, yeah, don't build it around trends. Build it around you and build a community. That way, when you build things around you, when you build it around your personality, your energy, what you can bring to the table as a content creator and streamer, you're able to kind of do this thing called switching lanes. One day I could be playing lots of Pokemon for 2 weeks, and then like I could be playing horror games tomorrow, which
Yeah.
what I'm going to do. People will still be there
Did you
because
just shamelessly plug?
absolutely. Of
Okay.
course I did.
All right. Keep going.
Hey, it's called always plug your
We're
shit.
big on shameless plugs here. That's like our thing.
I mean, that's what you got to do as a creator. I'll say, but you know, you just slip it in there. Self plug
You
your
know I'm
shit.
gonna
Yeah,
do this to you, right? Like you
I
get
mean,
that now.
obviously, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
listen, self plug your shit. It may feel cringe, but go ahead and do
Always,
it.
always plug your shit.
Always plug your shit. Rule number one.
Yeah.
Um, but
But
be able
not
to
plug
switch
up your
lanes.
shit. That's a rule.
Yeah,
You don't plug it
don't
up.
become constipated. Yeah,
Yeah. No.
that's
No. No.
really take that for someone with tummy issues.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Be able to switch lanes, be dynamic as a content creator. Even when you're doing something like when you see Poketubers, like for instance MNJ TV or like Purple Cliff, it's not it is Pokemon content
Yeah.
as the majority, but it's different. They do different things with the content. And so if you wanted to do a lot of a certain kind of content that is really like out popular and out there and people enjoy, like people really enjoy Pokemon and the content I make around that. However, I like to really switch it up so that it's not boring. Like I have a new thing that I'm working on right now, which is to actually make chat control things, which I really
Oh,
think might
very
be a
cool.
bloody mistake. But you can do lots of cool things with games. It is just being able to not just sit in front of a screen and play a game. It is
Yeah. Yeah.
a lot of people don't take advantage of how versatile a medium VTubing is. You have so much power as a VTuber as opposed to someone who is doing this IRL on a screen.
Gwen, hello, hello.
Hello, Gwen. Hello.
So one of the things that, God damn it, you distracted me with your great with your great content, with your contributions to the goddamn show. When you I my numbers went up for a while because I was playing RimWorld. And I was playing RimWorld a lot cuz I really enjoyed the game. And people were coming to see me because of getting to know me through RimWorld, and then I stopped playing RimWorld cuz I burned myself out. And I dropped like 5 viewers per stream. And that's like a big deal at where I am content wise. Like if you take someone like Evanito and he drops 5 viewers, oh well, he's still doing an average of like 40 or 50. But for us smaller content creators, like that's a big deal. If we're one of the reasons why I turned off my view count, Liz finally bitched at me and like, well, no.
It's true. Don't have your view count on. It really stresses you out and also derails your train of like content creation thought.
Mm-hmm.
And people can see when you're like focusing on, oh, are my metrics during stream all Gucci?
Do you have yours turned off?
Yeah, I've never had it on. I don't care. I look at analytics once a month to just kind of see where I'm going and if I'm
Yeah.
making positive progress. The thing I do is after every stream, I watch my VODs. I watch my VODs. And that has contributed the most like insight into things is watching my VODs and understanding where I can make changes in content and make it better for
You
those
watch
that
yourself?
watch.
Cringe.
You gotta do it. Like it's sometimes it's not fun, like because
No, no, no.
you just streamed and now you've got to rewatch yourself for however long you
That's all the
streamed.
dapper you assholes get. You went over on your time.
Went over on the dapper. You got to toss it in the bin.
I
I
gotta
see.
toss it in the din. So Big Cat says I'm always watching for two things: the person streaming and the interaction. I followed some streamers because XY game. I still watch because the other metric. This is true. Also, having real solid fans and followers and a real solid chat is always really nice.
Oh.
It's always nice when you variety out and you differentiate yourself, because then you know that chat is there for you, and it makes interacting with them easier to do. Not to mention, I used to stream Dead by Daylight. I love Dead by Daylight. It's a fun game and I would stream it, but like I'm an okay Dead by Daylight player. I like playing killer. I'm an okay killer, and I would get frustrated when I wouldn't perform very well on stream, and then I would get like I had a couple. There were a few really good Dead by Daylight players that are part of the team, and they would come and watch me, and I would get advice, a little too much advice, and it would really make me. It would throw me off my game, and also Dead by Daylight people. There's a real risk of getting real toxic streamers in. Now, like toxic fans in. Not to mention, I don't have TTV in anything I do. I don't do Twitch TV on anything I do. And one of the things when you play Dead by Daylight is if you have Twitch TV in your name, whether you're a survivor or like I would mutilate survivors with Twitch TV in their name. I'm like, here's your content, motherfucker. But when you're a killer and you have TTV in your name, you can get stream sniped really hardcore. Or, your killer will come in and have your stream up even with the delay and kind of watch where you're going. Or you'll have if you are a killer and the survivor, because survivors are bitchy as hell in Dead by Daylight. They're big old stinky whiner pantses. And if they feel that you've been toxic just by playing the game normally, they will come to your stream and they will give you a piece of their little survivory mind. And that can be really. I'm fortunate that never happened to me, but I've seen that happen, and that's always really like off-putting. That someone would be so pissed off that they would come to your stream just to bitch at you. And it's weird. Usually they'll drop a follow too, and that's like fucked up. But
Yeah,
they're like,
it's
boom, follow, just so you know that they're up your ass.
like I have a friend. I've known her IRL for a decade now, Aki,
Mm-hmm.
and she started out doing a lot of DVD,
Yeah,
streaming primarily, and
yeah,
she still does it, but that's not
yeah,
her primary thing anymore.
yeah, yeah,
And that was consistent all the time. And she was like, I just got to take a break from it because of
yeah,
this crap. And I'm like, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And she's happier being a variety streamer, and I think that's variety's the way to go,
yeah,
because it
yeah. It is.
also helps prevent burnout,
It
which
really
is
does.
kind of the most chronic thing that anyone in content creation suffers from, especially if you are a content creator and you work a regular 9 to 5 job.
Yeah,
Burnout is just a part of your life.
yeah.
It
Getting
is
cooked sucks.
it sucks because and people don't understand how much effort and energy goes into like being a content creator who works a
Mm-hmm.
9 to 5 job,
Yeah,
especially if you work like additional hours or anything.
yeah.
Like it's a lot.
Even Pamu was an office lady for the longest time,
Hmm.
and Pamu's big, But Pamu even was doing a side gig for a while, and then finally went full time. But she had a 9 to 5 job and was also still trying to, and also was still streaming consistently. But you're right, that can get so, especially because you've got to turn on the camera and you've got to be there. Right.
Like you have to be present and ready to entertain.
Yeah.
And like for me, when I started streaming, I was working 60 to 80 hours a week every single week. And like I
Balls.
still I still pretty much am. Right now it's like about 50 average. And I'm still
Goddamn,
putting out
woman.
content and then streaming 4 or 5 times a week. And that like it takes a lot. You have to
Yeah.
be in the right headspace to
Yeah. Yeah.
do that specific kind of things. And it takes a lot too, because it's not just like streaming to on Twitch. It's putting out, you know, things on Twitter, putting out
Yeah.
new content on YouTube. It is also taking the time to review your content so that you can grow. Because if you don't, you become very stagnant. And like if you want to know if your content holds value or potential, not just for the algorithm, but for a community in general to actually want to be around you, you have to really pay attention to what people in that orbit say about your content
Mm-hmm.
and be able to get what I would say is critical and unbiased advice. Like going to your friends and being like, just eviscerate it. Just and hey, sometimes it doesn't feel good, but let people come in with their unfiltered advice about what your content is like. Because if someone is giving you a lot of like false platitudes when you start off, it's the least helpful thing in the world. It really is. Um, if someone never mentions you have audio issues, if someone never mentions that maybe your dialogue trees are bad, you're never going to improve. And so if you get signals from people around you that enjoy the content, that is a good signal that they would recommend the content to other people because they think it has potential at its base to enamor strangers. If you're not getting signals like that, you have to change the content. Like if your close friends cannot find any value in your content, why would a stranger?
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
and it's really nice to have people close to you that you can pass them a snippet and be like, is this is this good?
I
Like
always give
give
Jamie to
me
rub in 5 minutes to rub in. He's a dumbass being muted. Sometimes my OBS does that thing where it'll go to default rather than actually pick a microphone.
Oh, I've had that happen.
And I'll just be like, "Hey, what up, bitches? It's me, your boy, Booty Lord. Today we're going to be playing some Butt Souls." And then finally someone's like, is Jamie muted? I'm like, fuck you, you rat bastards. Why are you like this? Why would you do this to me specifically? Oh,
So the whole thing of live streaming too is also being able to be level-headed enough
mm-hmm.
to not get thrown off by minor issues,
Yeah.
whether it's scuff, whether it's OBS doing weird things, whether it's sometimes because a lot of our stuff functions on plugins. Sometimes a plugin does not work.
Like when
Maybe
Trigger
one
Fire decides that it's going to shit the bed.
exactly. And maybe one day Stream Elements decides to crap the bed halfway into stream
Yep.
and all of your follow alerts don't work. Like that can happen. You have to just be able to like roll with the punches, and some
Mm-hmm.
people are not able to pivot well. And that's something that's just learned as well. Like the Twitch API is garbage tomato. It's absolute trash.
Don't talk about Trigger Fire. It always seems to break for every streamer every month. Yeah. Anybody who uses Trigger Fire at least has gone through the Trigger Fire isn't working. Why are you a rat
Yeah.
bastard?
I have had that happen a couple of times, and there's a thing in OBS I did. You have to go change the IP and actual like port for stuff, and then
Yeah.
it works perfectly. It just
Okay.
is not, it's not it's definitely not the first thing most people would do unless you actually know how to
Doesn't sound
do
very
all of that.
user friendly.
It's not intuitive at all, but I've walked people through it and it's never had any issues for me. Because I did it and I just synced it up with the port of my OBS as well. So,
Yeah,
and I
that's
never, and but
you put it in your port. You do it.
I do. You know what? Every hole is a goal.
Right.
Every hole is a goal. Just stick it in there. It works. I mean, live streaming is just, it's trial and error. You will discover as time goes on what works for you and what doesn't work.
Yeah.
The only thing I can really say to people,
Gotta
also,
eat
Sumi, you
dinner.
gotta go eat dinner.
Eat,
Go get
eat,
yourself some
eat.
food, Sumi. Get
We'll
yourself food.
see you soon.
Later, Tater. the only thing I can offer people is when you're starting, it's really easy to
My butthole's
want
the first place I check, Mr. Big Cat.
true. You
Mr. Big
checked
Cat, that's the first thing I do is check my butthole.
you checked your butthole. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a second. It's like a second pocket. You should
Yeah,
definitely check in
exactly.
there.
It's God's pocketbook.
God's pocketbook.
Yeah.
My little coin purse.
Oh, damn. That is. All
Listen,
right.
I
Just fart out pennies. Just.
hey, we're having a coin shortage. Okay,
Yeah.
we cannot afford that. We cannot afford the coins. Okay, there's no coins. Empty purse.
Empty
Empty
purse.
purse.
Empty purse.
24/7. But I think when people start, it's really easy to look at other content creators
Mm-hmm.
and want to like be a take a lot from them and
Yeah.
try and replicate that. um there's a thing between copying and inspiration.
Yeah.
Be inspired by others
Mm-hmm.
and use it to create your own style. Don't ever do a one for one copy because gosh damn is it obvious. When you start out, and again, everyone takes things from other places. We all take little creative things from other places. Like that's just
Mm-hmm.
how we as humans
Yeah, yeah,
function.
that's what we
You
do.
see something and you're like, "Oh, I would love to take that and make it something different." You're going to take snippets from other creators, like editing styles,
Yeah.
chat integrations that they have, ways that they interact with chat. Like you're going to do that. But you have to refine it and set yourself apart. Like taking someone's one for one, like, stream deck cheering thing
Yeah.
is not gonna really bode well for you. If you take it and make it your own thing, that's going to be what works. Like riding on the coattails of other, becoming someone's like secondary doppelganger isn't a path to long-term success. You never want to be known as, somebody's 2.0 or their shadow. You
Or
that's
or dollar store. Look, I'm the dollar store. God damn it. Without Liz here, I'm the one who wants to name drop Evanito. I have a thing that happens where I time in my head. It's 0 to Evanito with Liz. You've seen it. You know what I'm talking about.
I've seen it. I've seen it. You want to be the discount Dami? I mean, you could be a minesweeper and be the discount Dami over here. You could just get a PNG of a minesweeper.
Yes.
And that's how you're the discount version.
Nobody can be a discount Damie. All right? That's my thing. I am my own discount. I'm my
your
own
own
dollar
discount?
store version of myself. Have you seen me
What
stream?
I mean, what if someone becomes the 50 cent version of you? Even cheaper. Budget, the penny store.
The penny store.
The penny store version.
Oh my god.
The
No.
cheapest of all VTubers.
The cheapest of all VTubers. Then I'd be
Literally a PNG of a penny.
right. That's it. Oh my god. That's brilliant. I'm rebranding.
Do it. I'll listen, I'll get a PNG of a penny. I
Right?
can edit your face into it.
Yes.
Perfect. Copper veneer. I put a top hat on it. I put a mustache on it.
Excellent.
It's the new version of you.
It's
the
the new
model.
me. I'm rebranding
for
myself
free.
as single cent. You heard of 50 cent. Now you deal with single cent.
Single cent VTuber.
Single
The
cent
world's
VTuber.
The world's cheapest VTuber.
Cheapest VTuber. He cheap already. Eat shit, Steel, but you ain't wrong. I actively want to grow my community. Well, I mean, we all actively want to grow my community, but I need 40 or 50 people right now so I can take a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship and reliably
know-
be able to get paid for it.
I have gotten so many emails.
Yeah.
I will never take a raid. I will never take a raid sponsorship. That's like
What?
my one creed. And when it comes to sponsorships, I have
Yeah.
never taken a sponsorship for something that I do not utilize, or like have any interest in. It's just I don't know,
I don't have space on my phone for it.
like that too.
I don't. I have Fate Go, and I was playing Brave Exodus, but then my friends all play Fate Go, and I love me some waifus, so I
I mean, Fate is far
uninstalled
better than
Exodus.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is true.
I mean, if Fate was gonna sponsor me, hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Why not?
Yeah.
But
I'll fucking do Fate Go for 2 hours, whatever.
like
sure.
for me, I feel like I can if it ever comes to sponsorships, I can integrate that into in like on a comedic level
Yeah.
far better if I know and enjoy it than I could like something I don't. And
Yeah.
for me, that's the important thing, is not upsetting my just general stream flow for something of that nature.
You
Like,
know, Genshin and waifus. Look, I've got Klee. I've won the game.
I have Eula, so I've won my game.
Exactly. I wanted
I've
Klee.
won
I
my
got
game.
Klee.
I got Mona. I wanted Mona, so I'm good.
She
I got
thick as
Eula. I
hell,
got Eula. I'm good.
right?
Exactly. Exactly. I
And
got what I wanted, and that's all I care about.
and I was playing Genshin with friends, but eventually I just got burned out on Breath of the China. I just couldn't. I couldn't
I
anymore.
don't. I have games that I circulate through. Like, I can
Yeah,
play
yeah,
Genshin. I enjoy Genshin. Like, I
yeah.
don't
I
hate
enjoyed
Genshin
Genshin as
Impact.
well.
I just have to take a break, and it's the
Yeah,
same thing with, I think, like any other game. Like, I can play lots of Destiny, but I've got to take a break from Destiny. um, or else I get really bored, which is
yeah,
another thing, which is great about being a variety streamer. I don't really get bored because I'm able
yeah.
to
We can
pivot
switch off to
around lots
stuff.
of bullshit. Yeah, and people are okay with it because it's amusing. Um, no matter what, it's there's always something weird going on with it, which is kind of like a merit to your content, is being able to pivot and it still have people that come and see it,
Yeah,
which is the other thing. And being content with also like slow growth, just being content with slow growth. It's an uphill battle to establish yourself in
yeah,
a very large community that has, like, when you look at, for instance, just a good example is, take a look at how many applications Kawa got, which is a VTuber agency.
yeah,
They had almost 3,000 applications. They had to close it off early because there
yeah,
were so many.
yeah.
That's a lot of VTubers. You have
It's
to
a
think about
lot of VTubers.
what sets apart those VTubers from the rest of them, because that's not every VTuber who's like streaming
My
or wanting to
spikes.
stream. Yeah, it's like, what sets you apart? What makes you different? Is it just your design? Because a good design and a good model can get people in the door, but it
Yeah.
doesn't keep people staying if you don't have interesting content. And
No.
that's the thing. Like, you could have the world's best model. You could have a $20,000 model, could have all the fixings.
Yeah.
And once people see it and the content isn't anything else, it isn't special, there's nothing, like, there's not a merit to it, people will
How
not
much do you
stay. So
think my model cost?
I am gonna guess $5.
Nothing. It costs nothing.
$0?
I'm
Hell
my
yeah.
own design.
That's, see,
I
that's
was just
using
I
the
was
big
just
brain.
made in my original PNG was just made in paint. That was it. And then Zova Mama thought that she could animate me. Another member of the team was like, "I can animate you," and then eventually, I two of my forms were animated, and then on my subathon, I let chat decide a form that would be that would be done, and they voted on glitch Damie, and Zova actually made it so that my inner piece, right, is
Mhm.
its own thing, which is why it moves like it does. And
I
then
like it.
yeah, and Zova Mama was nice enough to donate her time, and this is my preferred form.
I
Is
mean,
I have a
like,
few, but this is my preferred one is the so-called glitch Damie. And I feel like this is really it's a very unique design, and I'm
it
really
is.
thankful to have it.
No one else has, out there has anything that I've seen that looks like your design. There's
Yeah,
plenty of
exactly.
like, and I'm never going to talk down to someone's design, but when you're in an oversaturated field, if you're making a concept, perhaps not make another pink-haired cat girl. I'm just saying, if you're going to make a pink-haired cat girl, think about what makes the pink-haired cat girl different.
That was
Now,
my
if it's
that
a,
was my first model I was gonna make.
oh, I'm so sorry. I hate to break it
Damn.
to you. I hate to break
I
it
was
to
gonna re-debut as a pink-haired cat girl.
Oh, well, I mean, listen, we could always make it stand out amongst the crowd. Listen, I'm really good at character design. I'm not gonna pat myself on the back, but I feel like I'm pretty decent.
You've
At
got
it.
like 3 arms for it. You
I
can give
have
a thumbs up at the same time.
I have forearms. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
one of
Jeez.
one of them is giving the thumbs up. The others are patting. Hoodie VTubers that play Apex Legends, Neko, Dami, when? Never.
Never. You're never gonna play the
Never.
Apex Legends? You're
Um,
never gonna play
I
the Apex Lugans?
I refuse to play battle arenas on stream. The only thing I played was Fortnite, but I played with my boy Toyochi and actually with Brambo the Sugar Dino. The problem is I have an AMD processor, and when you have an AMD processor, I don't know many people who've seen this. Fortnite warns you it gets into fights with AMD processors. Like for whatever reason, it can't stand it, and at some point, it doesn't matter that all my drivers are updated. It will crash, and it will crash so hard that I have to reset my system. It will just like black wall everything.
Yeah, I have a
Hey,
Nvidia, which
Panch,
is
what
good.
up? It is interview
Benjamin!
time.
Hello, hello. It is. It is the time of the interview.
Yeah, yeah.
It's interview hour.
It's interview. It's interview time. We've passed an hour.
It's interview.
You can tell that things are going well because I haven't pulled out the games yet. I have to at some point.
At some
Hey
point, you have
Zova,
to play
thank you for the
games.
lurk. Thank you. Yeah,
At some point, you'll have to.
at some
You want to
point.
play a game? Should have
Yeah.
made a jigsaw face.
Oh,
Damn it!
Liz usually does the, hey, you want to play a game?
You want to play a game, kid?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to buy a sundial? I've got a trench coat. You want to buy a sundial, kid? I got them in this giant, oversized coat.
What are you buying? What are you
What are you-
selling?
What are you buying? I'm selling hopes and dreams. They're empty, by the way.
Oh, damn. that got dark fast. I mean, no, don't clap for that.
No, thank you.
No.
Give me a I love the applause. Listen, it feeds the VTuber streamer ego. Okay.
It feeds the VTuber streamer. It is the manna. It is the bread of life.
Listen, it feeds the megalomania.
It feeds the megalomania. So radio.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, is that makeup, or are those tattoos?
They're tattoos. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was so hardcore. I did face tattoos.
Oh my god, that's what's up. You know, I had a friend of mine who did a permanent like eyebrow makeup done.
Yeah, the razor blading. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can't cry at any point
No.
during it, or your face will bleed. Like
Well, your face will.
it'll bleed out the ink.
Yeah, you have to be. You cannot like move your face during it. You have to stay still. Yeah, it's not fun. Basically, it's very small etchings onto your skin. So it's like having the world's slowest and longest tattoo done.
Oh, that's brutal.
It's pretty rough.
Did you do it?
I have had it done on part of my eyebrows because when my disease got really bad, I had to take immunosuppressant, and immunosuppressants make you lose your hair because of chemotherapy.
Yeah.
So you lose your hair, okay? You lose your eyebrows, you lose your eyelashes, and yeah, I was in uni and I wiped my face one day, and a lot of my eyebrow came out, and like eyebrows don't grow back easy.
No.
Razor blading helped. They've grown back a lot now.
Okay.
But the razor blades help, like razor blading, microblading helps.
Yeah.
Microblading. Why do I call it razor blades? Microblading. There we go.
I don't know. So that you sound more metal than. I mean, it's already really metal.
I mean, you do literally have a razor blade taken to your face. That is what happens during microblading.
That is so terrifying.
It's honestly not that bad. I thought it was gonna be worse. I did it without any like pain or like numbing gel or anything. I raw dogged that. I raw dogged that shit.
Did it rub some lidocaine on there?
No, I had zero lidocaine. I raw dogged it.
Oh
I
man.
I just went. I just went in. I just
She likes her eyebrows done like she likes her women. Painful and raw dogged.
painful and raw dog. That, you know what? It's true. I mean, I've done surgery awake, so it's not was not that scary to me.
Damn! That sounds terrifying.
I had my wisdom teeth removed when I was awake, so yeah.
Oh no no. My
Yeah.
analog got knocked out for that. But also because they were impacted, so they had to do some cutting and
Oh, I
some
mean, they had to get a little
chiseling.
finagly with mine, and I was awake. I was awake.
Oh wow.
It was cheaper that way.
My analog sister, they just went in when she was old enough and they cut her gums open and they smacked the little wisdom toothy nubs with a hammer and then they didn't grow.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, yeah.
That is that is definitely a different
My
approach.
whole family has impacted wisdom teeth, so
I'm so sorry.
yeah.
Listen, I actually have huge masseters, which are jaw muscles,
Hmm.
and I had to get injections for them because I fractured my own jaw because of my own jaw strength.
No way.
Yes, way.
Did you clench
I
your teeth so hard that your jaw fractured?
So it had to have happened when I was asleep or something. But the thing is like again, immunosuppressants make your bones weak, so this
Yeah,
just kind of helped contribute to it.
yeah.
And I got a hairline fracture in my jaw. I went to the dentist and they were like, "You have 16 fractured teeth and you have a hairline fracture in your jaw." And I was like, "You say what now?"
Jesus
And they
Christ.
were like, "This is not a like a new problem." They're like, "Your prior dentist never saw us." And I was like, "They never said anything." And they're like, "Your masseters are large. They're like a calf muscle essentially." And I was like,
Holy
"So
shit.
how do we fix that?" And they're like, "You're going to have to pay out of pocket to go get really expensive injections in your face to make them relax and sit down
Oh
so they're not
wow.
angry anymore." Oh,
That's gotta do wonders for your bite force.
oh, yeah, it was. I feel so much better now though because it's
Yeah,
relaxed my jaw, and I'm
yeah.
like, oh, I don't have cramps in my jaw. This is liberating.
Just see Radia cracking bones in her den. Ah, snap.
That's basically me. It's why I have the fangs in my model.
Yeah.
It's have fangs in real life too.
Suck out the marrow.
Extra protein.
Extra
Extra
protein.
protein.
So, Radia, I had something and then I lost it. What kind of games do you play?
I have been playing, okay, because Pokemon Scarlet came out, so I've been on a bit of a Pokemon binge
Yeah.
lately. But I play a lot of different games. I will play Minecraft, I'll play JRPGs, kind of all over the place, and I have a lot of interesting things planned for 2023,
Okay.
because I know where I'm going with my content. I have a very and it's going to be a content related like talk show, and I'm having a different model outfit made for that and a bunch of different assets that I'm
Nice.
drafting conceptions for, like, concept art right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's going to be interesting to say the least. Think of a church filled with content sin. You can come and confess your sins there.
Oh, I love it. Risk of Rain? Oh my god. I play Risk of
I
Rain.
will I mean, I love Risk of Rain. I haven't played it on stream yet, but I
Which
need to
one?
play it
One or two?
too.
You want to play it together?
I mean, I'll be down. I was I've been I don't know. Heavenly's gonna force me to be dragged back into the gosh damn game.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
I love Risk of Rain too. Like, I genuinely love that game so much.
It's a good game, and a lot of my friends play it. There's games I also only play when friends play it. Like,
Yeah.
for instance, World of Warcraft. I only play it when my homies play it, which is why it's been a decade since I've touched it until last Monday.
Damn. So, recently downloaded it again and you don't know why the game makes you angry? That is a response I've never heard of. That is, I'm sorry that
I'm
that
sorry the
happened.
game makes you angry. I mean, listen, I cannot play any of the newer Halos. Like, if it was touched by 343, I can't deal with it. I just cannot. It's
Oh,
so
wow.
bad. It's so bad.
Risk of
I
Rain
am
tests your patience. Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, there's so much that tests my patience, but I persevere because I have lots of patience.
Because you have lots of patience.
I
Many,
do.
many nerves to step on in this scorpion.
I'm a hardcore gamer. I play Toho, but I cannot play Toho on stream because it's like Toho is not a stream game. It's just not. There are
No.
games that are not stream games. Like I enjoy playing Toho, but not on stream because I cannot focus on chat and trying to do
And then do
Toho bullet
bullet
dodging.
hell.
It does
Yeah.
not work.
Yeah.
Like I think the games are fun, but I
Yeah.
cannot play them on stream. There's just certain games I can't play on stream because I cannot make them visibly like enjoyable and
Yeah.
fun for people.
I have me games that I only play. RPGs I'll only play on my own. Oh my god, Steel, you memed me. Steel made a penny version of Damie.
Oh, let's go.
Here, let me save it.
Toss a coin to your streamer. Oh, Valley of Plenty.
Radia, entertain chat.
Entertain chat.
Entertain chat for me. I'm gonna try and load this asset.
I got you, chat. I got you. And Radia's no longer here. It's me, Guy Fieri,
Yes.
owner of Flavortown. Also, I had a. Oh wait, you know what? Who here hasn't heard the naked Walmart man story?
There's a naked Walmart man story. Do it.
Oh yeah, you missed it today. What is Nick Cage doing here? Nick Cage is right here. But yeah, naked Walmart man story. So I went to Walmart like 3 a.m. I needed some ice cream. Lady stuff.
No, I get
whatever. Yeah, just things that are necessary. I was in there. A man comes running out of the garden center. Dude is buck fucking naked. In his hands is an aloe vera plant. And this man is sprinting through Walmart. He's just running. He's just sprinting through this Walmart. He gets to the freezer section where I am at, and he opens the freezer door. And he puts the aloe vera plant in the freezer, slams the freezer door, and then proceeds to further run around the Walmart. This time, there is zero security following this man. He's just running around, unsupervised, naked, around a Walmart. There is no aloe vera plant left. This dude doesn't even have shoes. He is buck naked, freshly born to the earth.
Freshly born. God damn it! I have to remember where I'm supposed to put this asset, but I will.
And then he runs.
I will figure it out,
Walmart.
and I will use it.
He runs out of the Walmart, and I don't think security ever caught him. And I got the whole lowdown after talking to people because I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" They were like, "Yeah, this dude ran out of the gardening center, and he had an aloe vera plant." And I was like, yeah, I saw him put the plant in the freezer. And they're like, yeah, that was weird, right? I'm like, not the weirdest thing I've seen in a Walmart, but sure ranks up there. I wouldn't want to touch him either. He looked a little slippery.
Oh.
He looked a little slippery.
A little slippery?
He looked oily. He looked like if he doused himself in virgin olive oil. He looked a little slippery.
I don't like that. I don't like anything you said about that.
Yeah, you shouldn't. It's not the weirdest thing I've seen, though. It's not. It's really, really not. I love it.
Until I get
booty we trust.
Until I get Radia's bra up here, and I remember where I'm supposed to put my assets in order to access them. I was gonna wear it like a mask. I'm gonna put it up there. It's gonna be put on the wall.
I love it. I do trust in booty. In booty we trust. Chat knows that ass is the ruler of my channel.
All right, should we take a 5-minute break?
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, so we'll be back in 5 minutes. So everybody go, hit the can, get fed, get watered. We'll see you soon.
Rootin' tootin' positivin'.
Hello, everybody. We're back. We've got our coin on the wall. In booty we trust.
In booty we trust, in booty we pray.
So I hope everybody had time to go get a snack. Maybe take a whiz. Maybe take a whiz while getting a snack. You ever take a whiz while drinking water?
I haven't.
Oh, you feel so efficient. You have to try it. You feel so efficient. You're like, look at me. I'm so efficient this day. I've done something with my life.
Listen, I'm great at multitasking, but usually when I'm in the bathroom, I have a solitary moment, just solace.
Just didn't want to bring a bottle of water in there and be like, here we go. It's happening.
Yeah. Well, okay, there has been a couple of times, because IBS is a great thing to have.
Yeah, yeah.
Where you just sit in the bathroom and you're like, I guess we're just gonna be here for a bit.
We live here. I play my Switch or 3DS or DS while you're taking a shit. Absolutely.
Okay, listen, been there, done that. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why my buddy got he bought. So I have a buddy who has the magician has the Dark Souls on every format you can get it, and he bought it again on Switch. Specifically, he said, "Yeah, but that way I can roll while taking a dump."
You know what? I love that.
I make some of my best memes there or read manga. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I have a book in my bathroom, and I'm going through my book. Just it's my private time book.
I
And
get some of my best ideas for streams sometimes in the shower or the bathroom.
yeah.
Okay, like.
Do you think it's because the engine disengages and you're just relaxed?
I think it's because like sometimes it's that the solitary moment where you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
obligated to do anything.
Yeah.
You just get to have like a stream of consciousness where
Yeah,
thoughts
yeah.
emerge into the void, and you kind of see them. They're like little lights that you get to like look at for a moment. You're like, huh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of like that concept.
Yeah.
And you actually get to ponder over it. Whereas, like, when those ideas come to you and it's the middle of the day and you're working, it's not always something you get to like ponder for any
Yeah,
period
exactly.
of time.
You get home and you're like, why was I thinking about asses and pineapples?
Why was I thinking about this? Why did I ever think that this was a smart plan? And then you just kind of
why?
goes into the ether.
Right?
That's why I have notepads everywhere.
Yeah, but if you're in the shower and you're like, okay, got it. Ass, pineapple, great asset. We've got this.
Perfect.
Guy Fieri would be proud.
Guy Fieri would be proud. Okay, you got to give the pineapple frosted tips though. That is
Yeah. Oh no. If you don't give the pineapple
key.
frosted tips, are you even living life correctly?
No. The answer is
Yeah.
no. You're not. The answer is absolutely not.
What did you think when they took hosting away?
So, I thought it was helpful for smaller creators. It's not going to do anything for a larger creator. It's not. It's
Yeah.
completely pointless for them. I thought it was useful for creators who are really small and are trying to break that, like, I would say 5 to 10 viewer threshold.
Yeah.
It was sometimes, and it was only useful if it was hosted on someone's channel that was bigger.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So it was an okay means of discoverability. However, the problem with Twitch is there's not a lot of passive discoverability. Like, you just
No.
have to kind of bite the bullet with that shit and realize it doesn't happen. The only time you will ever be discovered on Twitch is when you are live. And the algorithm doesn't really kick in until 2 hours in, because Twitch is for long form content.
Yeah.
It is not a website made for short edible bites like YouTube Shorts or TikTok. It is a very specific the TikToks. It's very specific algorithm that like kicks in. And so I will say discoverability on Twitch, pretty good when you're live. It's not that bad. When you're off of it, garbage. There is no discoverability. You have to use other websites to funnel things.
It's pretty dookie poo. And so the tags help. I know some people have come in seeing me with because of the VTuber tag, but I'm not a chick, so I don't necessarily know how much it's hard out there for dude VTubers. It's hard.
It is.
It's hard out there for dude VTubers.
It's definitely
we don't have
difficult.
tatas.
No, because like, this is also in a lot of other areas. Like, this is one of the few areas of content creation that is like probably definitely, I would say, female dominated.
Yeah.
And so it has become, as far as like views, it's very hard for men to break into the space
Yeah.
unless you've got a very like certain approach to content and all these extra things that kind of like factor into how you function. And also you just have to really put yourself out there on multiple platforms, and you have to stream very specific things, and it's a lot of work, it's a lot of energy and effort, because when it comes to it, like we
I'm just using
eventually as
Liz.
like, yeah, I mean, eventually as like female content creators, we hit a glass ceiling no
Yeah.
matter where we're at, and we'll never ever get the kind of like viewership that like XQC or Hassan do,
Yeah.
um because statistically it's just really not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's the chances of it are marginal, to say the
Yeah.
least.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, it's very hard for anyone to start in this space, but I think men do have a harder time,
Well, yeah.
getting people to stay, because like we do have sometimes the advantage, I will say, of
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I've got a model that looks really nice. When you see the little preview on Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
that draws quite a few people in,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then they stay and they're like, oh, the content's really fun,
Yeah.
cool, I
Exactly.
will stay here. um and so I think guys have a bit of a problem because you see a lot of male VTuber designs
Mm-hmm.
that fall into it. It might not be eye catching to a lot of people, or they
Yeah.
see it and they're like, I don't know if I really want to watch that, which
Yeah. Yeah.
is just, it comes down to visual like tendencies and what grasps people's sight line of sight. um because there's a lot of really good male content creators. Like I really enjoy like Jal and Poppy, and I enjoy lots of different male content creators that are
I've really
on this
started to get
platform.
into Kage.
Yeah, also a good content creator.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ton of them. I've watched like Kaka and Papa Mutt and Nim, um, which is a non-binary creator technically.
Yeah.
But like there's a lot of good content
Yeah.
creators in the space that aren't female oriented. It also just takes more effort to find them. You're
Yeah.
going to go on a bit more of a search. So you have to actively participate in cultivating the content that you
Well,
desire to see.
and my model is both a blessing and a non, because, as I said before, I'm a very unique looking model. So someone might see it and be like, "Oh, let's take a look at this," and then when they hear that I'm a dude, I gotta work like extra hard. Also, with a screechy voice like this, my language processor is not the best. I blame Steph for that. She's the one who programmed me, but it's I but it makes me feel really I'm really happy when I do get my core audience, because they're here like, oh shit. They're here for, as they say, the spiked ball. And I wouldn't change my model for anything. Cuz I could in theory save up and get a flashier male model, or get some abs and maybe some facial markings, maybe some claws, maybe some frosted tips. Be the Guy Fieri of VTuber models,
I mean, that, listen, that's a solid alternative.
right? But I like being a non-human VTuber. I feel like I really wish that I could get my Twitter. Twitter's also a hard one to break into, um, because I don't want the reach. I want to be able to organize my goal is to organize a non-human VTuber collab. That's my. I'd love to get the coffee VTuber, of which apparently there are more than one.
There's multiple. There's quite a few.
Yeah, who knew? Get some coffee VTubers. I know there's a toaster out there. Get the toaster. But do like a non-human collab. Maybe play Among Us. That sort of thing. That might be fun. That might be fun to do. I could get behind that. I could get behind that. In the
Hardest part is just like getting the algorithm to
Yeah,
catch
it's
us.
a brutal
It takes
beast.
just a smidgen of your content to hit it, and that's the
Yeah.
hardest part. And then once it falls into people's laps and it kind of picks up momentum and speed, is when you start having that success. Because like you can have amazing content, But if no
Like
one
me.
sees it, no one knows that it's going to be amazing content, which
Yeah.
is the unfortunate part.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of pushing, and it just takes a lot of effort and energy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of luck. There is a huge degree factor of just luck in where things pick up. And like I've been really lucky before, and I've been unlucky. It
Mm-hmm.
takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
People expect
Mm-hmm.
it to be instantaneous. But it comes from a lot of like, oh, you things get picked up in the algorithm, then it's also like who you know, people you collab with, then
Yeah.
you're seen by even more people, and then like you kind of like get up this ladder of like visibility.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't happen, it's pretty much impossible to ever get anywhere because you have to have people see you for people to see the merit of your content. Your content can have merit,
Yeah.
it just people have to see it, and that's the biggest thing to overcome.
I mean, my content's fucking amazing. Just
Hey, that is a
truly.
have a
Just,
positive mentality.
just truly. Oh yeah, I'm way more entertaining than Liz is. That's just that's just how it works. That's how it goes. All right, but Liz has better visibility than me. I mean, you can see them titties from the moon. Um, but
Listen,
Liz,
I got the badongalongers,
you get
okay?
the pedongalongers. Yeah, you do, making them bounce.
I have jiggle physics and everything,
Yeah,
all of it,
all of it, the whole 9 yards.
the whole nine
I
yards.
love your facial expressions. That's the thing. I really love your model's facial expressions.
I wanted it to reflect. I wanted it to reflect my real face and how I
Yeah.
actually like express myself in real life, and I wanted it to be super emotive. So that's what I went for, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
make it. I sent pictures of my face, and I was like, make it expressive like my face, because my model's actually based off of like me physically feature wise. So I was like, you know,
Yeah.
because it. I wanted something that felt adjacent to me. I didn't
Yeah.
want it to feel like a new skin. I don't know, because
Yeah.
I'm not good at playing a character.
Yeah.
I can do drama, but I'm not good at
Yeah.
playing a character for 4 hours. I'm a gremlin. I'm a goblin. I am loud. I'm crass. If you don't like it, hey, whatever, go somewhere else. That's just who I am at the end of the day,
Come
and I
on,
enjoy doing
Shy
that.
Lily. I've got beef with her too.
Go watch somebody else.
I'm
I'm not.
beefing with Shy Lily.
Are you beefing with everyone?
No, I'm not beefing with you.
Okay, well, I mean,
I think you're pretty cool.
it is until I turn you into a Roomba.
Oh, you think that's that's one. So one of the things chat can do when we're doing normal streams, because I'm part of two. It's already happened
Oh,
now.
it's already
I'm part of
happened?
two
You're
different. I'm part of two different channels. Damien Not Robot is my solo channel, but I come from Chaos Unboxing, the channel I do with Steph, and there, thanks to her vile and wicked ways, chat can throw me into different forms. I've been in a Roomba, I've been in a blender, I've been in a Switch with a drifting control. That one makes me a little nauseous. But it
I
has been
mean,
happened. It has happened.
I
I
think
can,
sentient Roomba that screams is pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I have blades attached to the front of me though, so it's not all that bad.
Sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads.
Why are you like this, Alutier? I thought we were bros. Oh
I
yeah, I have a
mean,
Pokeball form.
oh, sweet. You can be trapped like a pocket monster. How is it in the Pokeball? Is it
Oh no,
comfortable?
I
Is
am the
there...
Pokeball.
Oh, that is a fate worse than death.
And
I am so sorry.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not comfortable in me.
Oh, I would figure. It
Yeah.
kind of looked miserable. I feel bad about catching so many Pokemon and trapping them
No
in
Steph
balls.
slander. I will slander Steph all day. Oh, this is I'll post this up. I'll show you this. This is really cute. Amelia Rose VR made this for me. We do hold the Battletoads pact, but be nice to Steph. Okay, fine. You see this? You see how many Steph simps there are out here?
I mean,
It's
the whole point.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out there for Damie. Where is my?
That's rough, buddy.
Where's my Rotom? I'll pull it up as Rotom Damie. So
Oh,
Amelia.
I love Rotom. Rotom's so cute.
Yeah. So what Amelia did is built. Let me see if I can find it. Is Amelia built a Rotom version of me?
Pretty metal. Can we get a dark type Rotom in the Pokemon game? I want
Yeah,
that.
that's my typing is Dark Electric.
I knew it. I knew it right
Oh,
away. There's no way it wouldn't be.
I have lore.
You have Rotom lore?
I have Rotom lore, so I'm a gym leader. And what's going on is I'm the only Pokemon that's a gym leader. I live in an abandoned electrical factory. And because I defend the factory, other electric type Pokemon just sort of started to gravitate towards me, right? And I've infected Pokeballs. And so I infect Pokeballs, and the electric Pokemon willingly go into them, and I field a team of them. And so to get the electric badge from me, and like nobody catches me because it's just I'm the only Pokemon gym leader that they've got. So I that's like it's like nobody it's like a catch and release. Nobody takes the Rotom gym leader, but I got recognized as a legitimate gym leader, and so I have badges that I hand out. So if you can beat my electric type Pokemon and then beat me, you get my electric gym badge. That's my
Metal
that's
for a
my
Pokemon backstory.
that's my Pokemon backstory is provided to me by Amelia Rose.
Oh yeah. That's actually really cool. I
Right?
listen, I love lore, but
Yeah.
gosh, does it take me forever to write.
Yeah. So that's Rotom Damie right there. Aren't I cute?
It's adorable. I want a dark electric type Rotom on my team.
Right? I'll join your team whenever you want.
Can we turn you into a washing machine still? Or
Yes.
is that
Oh
not
no,
cool?
that's my when asked when asked I like how you could actually be programmed by the Pokemon system because Pokeballs are smart. You cannot, yeah. You cannot be caught by any ball, but I'll touch your balls. I
I'll touch your balls for free.
whenever anybody asks me, hey, because they'll name a Rotom after me, they're like, what form do you want? And I'm always like, washing machine.
Washing machine.
It
I
looks
just
so
love the
cool.
listen. I like the washing machine form. Like the lawnmower looks the dorkiest,
Yeah,
and I love all the forms because they look really dorky. But
yeah.
the washing machine is just kind of like I don't know. It's peak Rotom form.
After they did the experiment, because the Rotom in your phone was an experiment to begin with. And then after that one, when we get into Sword and Shield, you notice like the whole world runs on Rotom power now. It does, which is interesting because it's better than Pikachu power because Rotoms want to infect things.
Rotoms actually want to contribute, okay? They
Yeah,
actually want to, whereas Pikachu is just a forceful relationship that I don't like.
that you don't like. Hey Tony, you're gonna drink to that? Please do.
Cheers.
Please do. Please drink for that. I'm on board for this. I'm on board for this. Rotom turned into so many things into AI things. Yeah, like smartwatch. Before my favorite uh Pokemon is Mimikyu though. I vibe with Mimikyu.
I like Mimikyu.
Mimikyu just wants friends. And there's
It
something
just
eternally sad about that. That it dresses up like Pikachu because it knows people like Pikachu.
it's so sad.
It's
Also,
so sad.
Mimikyu's actually pretty dang strong, so
Yeah,
it's a solid Pokemon, you
I
know?
sound sexy? Yeah, you're damn right. Hello, my name is Damie, the dynamically augmented media interface, your friendly, relatively AI. And I'm joined here today by Radia.
Hello. Hi.
Interface. Also, so interface and independence get used interchangeably. When I'm on my, when yeah, when I'm on my own channel, I'm the dynamically augmented media independence. When I'm on Chaos Unboxing, I'm the media interface.
Oh,
Yeah. I have lore too.
you have
hmm
interesting.
Yeah, I was originally created as a date. I didn't, but I'm happy they're working out for you, Tony. Um, I was originally created as a date and time program, And
Oh,
slowly but surely, Steph needed me to do more and more stuff. So slowly but surely, I got programmed to do more and more things. And eventually, she needed someone to bounce off of for streaming. And I was given full sentience.
let's manage all of this.
And I've had it out for humanity ever since.
I mean, listen, you give anything sentience, it takes one look at the, humanity and you go, yeah, this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
mm, we have to stop it. It's time to stop. It's
Like,
time to where are your parents?
where are your parents? You like chicken green, Lucy? Lucy?
It's the amalgamation of those words.
That is a lot. That is just a lot right there. I
That's
don't even know how to unpack that.
it's a lot to process.
That's a lot to process. Do you like chicken though?
I do, if it's made right
What do
and
you mean
not
by made
boiled.
right? Oh,
Like
you don't do boiled?
no, what sick
Isn't
fuck
right?
eats
Isn't
chicken?
boiled chicken awful?
It's disgusting. Who eats it that way? If you don't season your chicken, I actually think you're a war criminal. I actually think you're a war criminal. Boiled chicken is a thing, yes, and it's bad. It's terrifying. I don't know why anyone would make it. I learned it was a thing. I learned it was something that people actually ate. And
No,
then I
no,
cried
no,
for
no,
them.
no.
I cried lots of tears and I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you
Yeah,
suffered
you
for so
boil.
long.
Okay, there's only one time in which boiled chicken is okay, and that's if you're making your own chicken noodle soup because you boil it and you're able to shred the chicken easier.
True.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
But
can't stand boiled peanuts.
I mean, those are disgusting as well. Boiled peanuts are just nasty.
Like,
they are so gross.
boiling is
Why?
only for soup.
Yeah, why would anyone want boiled peanuts? Like there's peanut butter, which is the best other alternative form of peanuts.
Yeah.
But
Dry
why
roast is good.
That's good, but like
Dry roast is good.
boiled
Peanuts are like weirdly soft.
They're so gross.
They're they feel really so weird in your mouth. You bite into when it feels like someone sneezed in your mouth. It's really gross. It's good. Boiled food. I'm not a big boiled foods. Like boiling is for eggs. And eggs.
I'm not big on boiled food. I'm really not. I'm not that picky, but I'm not big on boiled foods.
Yeah, I just feel like there are better options for those sort of things. And you can boil almost anything. It's a little troublesome. Yeah.
You can, but you shouldn't.
Oh, and jam. Because you have to boil jelly to get jam.
I mean, yes.
Yes.
That is true.
So, and you increase the sugar content there. And then you get jam.
I used to make jam.
Really?
I made it forever. Yeah.
What kind of jam?
I used to do like cherry and strawberry preserves, and then I also used to do lingonberry, which it's more niche, but it's still good. Not ligma berry, lingonberry, like
ligma berries.
Ligma berries. No, like like the berry in IKEA that you get on your meatballs or whatever.
Yeah, that's so specific. You made ramen noodles? Excellent, Steele. Did you make enough for the class?
Please. I'm hangy. I must consume.
This is gonna be Jamie's thing for a few days. Stir fried with cabbage. Oh my god.
That sounds good though.
That sounds amazing.
I'm down with that. That sounds delicious.
You stole your brother's pizza rolls again, and you brought enough for everybody? Well, thank you. Also, food that you don't have to pay for, that you get to eat, that used to be someone else's food, is the best food. I feel like theft increases the deliciousness about tenfold. Have you heard about the candy drop theory?
No, I haven't.
Okay. There are a few things. All candy tastes better when it's miniaturized. Right? And all candy tastes better if you freeze it and then drop it from a higher elevation to break it.
Okay, I've never done the dropping thing, but it is true that Reese's cups do taste better when they're frozen.
What the fuck did you say?
Reese's are better. They're
Thank
superior
you.
when
Yes,
frozen.
Reese's are better when frozen. Thought you busted out that bitch tier Reese's thing.
Reese's are better when
There we
frozen.
go. Yeah. Oh my god, the peanut butter cups are really good when they're frozen.
They're really, really good.
Yeah,
And
and
Kit
you
Kats
can
are
use
better
them as a
frozen too.
what? Kit Kats?
Kit Kats are better
I've never
frozen,
had a
especially
frozen Kit Kat. I've done Snickers.
oh, they're really good. If you do the matcha flavored Kit Kats and you
Oh, that
freeze
sounds
them,
delicious.
it's so good. It's so
I
good.
once put
It's
a
delish.
I once put a frozen Reese's in a wrist rocket once. That was awesome. That
That
was.
sounds that sounds wild.
It's really dangerous.
I mean, it
It's
sounds
really. I
dangerous.
fired it at a board, and it was like the thunking sound you get is like, I'm glad I didn't shoot this at somebody.
I mean,
This
I
would
used to
have done
dump
some
things in liquid
damage.
nitrogen and then drop them off the astronomy tower, which was yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god, that's awesome. What's your favorite thing to have dunked in liquid nitrogen and dropped?
Plastic balls, they
Okay.
shatter.
Yeah,
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 they're really like you know the colorful plastic balls, like
yeah.
kind of like the bouncy balls.
Yeah, yeah,
Essentially,
yeah, yeah.
you put them in liquid nitrogen and then you throw them. They shatter like glass. It's great.
I love everything about that. That sounds
Liquid nitrogen
amazing.
ice cream is also delicious. If you are a sleep deprived research student, liquid
Yeah,
nitrogen ice cream is a really good go to.
that sounds like it would just be like, wake the fuck up, bro.
Wake up, Space Cowboy. We're making liquid nitrogen
We're
ice
making
cream.
liquid nitrogen ice cream.
It's good.
I'm a
It's
big fan. You big
it's really
snack
good.
person?
Honestly, actually, no.
No?
I can't eat too many snacks, but I think they're good when I can have them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I usually just end up I am one of those people that will forget meals. I am a chronic meal forgetter. Like today I actually
No.
haven't had a meal.
You
I had a
came
protein bar.
you came into here with no time limit determined and you haven't eaten. You're gonna get hangry and bite me.
I'm always hangry. That's the
That's your
secret.
secret? That's my secret,
That's
Cat.
the secret. I'm always hangry. I'm always hangry.
Oh, oh dear. What kind of
I
stuff
mean,
are you watching these days?
I mostly okay for anime. I've literally been watching Chainsaw Man and Bleach recently. It's been my anime hole,
Yeah.
and then that's pretty much what I've been watching. And then all of my friends streams because I kind of just pop into friends streams,
Yeah.
circulate through them, and when I'm working through the day, sometimes I can tune into friends' daytime streams and I'll put
Yeah.
it on and just like watch and listen and work.
Just like chill out with it.
Yeah, and sometimes they never know I'm there because I'll never say anything. I'll just put the stream on and I'll just be like, I'm just not gonna say anything today. I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna be
Wow.
here.
You're not even gonna pop out the lurk command or call him
No,
an
because
ass face?
no, I'm disgusting like that.
You, wow.
I give
Hurtful.
I give my love and I just am like, yeah, I'm just vibing here for a bit.
Wow. That is. How can anybody get jacked that you're there if you're gonna behave like that?
Maybe I just like being incognito. I'm one of those people who like subs offline sometimes.
Oh, really?
I'm that kind of person.
You're that. You're that like quiet that you're like.
I'm that kind of person sometimes. I listen, there's been streams where I have lurked for like 5 months, said nothing, and just accumulated channel points.
Oh, I've done
And
that.
one day I'll unleash something and that is my grand entry.
Right? Mine is. What if you just assume she's always present knowing this? Fuck that. Radia hasn't watched a single one of my streams. That is such solid bullshit. Don't even. Yeah, you see how she's not even trying to deny it?
What if I'm always omnipresent? What if I'm just always here?
Do you see what I do all the time?
Perhaps.
Oh, I'm
Maybe.
sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, I am AI Santa, and I have seen your search history, and you are on the naughty list.
I mean, I should be, yeah.
You put her too. Oh, there's no such thing as too much spicy chili oil.
There's never too much spicy chili oil. That sounds delicious, though.
Yeah,
Please give
it's
me your
really
chili.
good. It's
Give it to
really good.
me.
There's a sweet chili sauce that I really like that if you get a little crazy with it, it will punch you in the guts. But oh my god, is it good. It is tasty as hell.
That sounds delicious. I want that now.
You want that now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really good. And it'll clear your sinuses up oh so quickly.
I mean,
Oh
I
so
like
quickly.
spicy food. I like really, really spicy food, so I'm a big fan of spicy food.
I am as I got older, I grew to really enjoy spicier and spicy. There's an Indian joint near in the area where my server is held, and my analog will go there, and they know me well enough that they've tested me before. When I said go nuclear, they've just done it. They're like, here you go, here's Indian person spicy, enjoy. And I've scarfed up as we've ramped up to more and more stratospheres of spicy. I've eaten such spicy curry that when you eat it, it feels like a bomb goes off in your stomach. You just get warm. I've gotten the spice sweats before. It's delicious. And the curry is amazing. Like,
I need that right now and I
yeah,
need that. I
yeah,
need to consume that.
yeah. It's
You're making me hungry.
like you eat, like, it's the type of curry with the spicy where you feel like you've burned your tongue. Like, and it's
It's
flavorful spice
good.
is the other thing. Because it's using traditional Indian spices, they're super, super flavorful. So it's just you and the spice and the rice, and they do jasmine rice. So you're like, it's delicious time. You get a mango smoothie with it. Oh, it's delicious,
Sounds I'm so hungry.
right? I am too. I've only had I had a so I had a digital half a bag of salad today. I found it. It was unmarked. And I'm like, I'm going to eat this. I started eating some salad, and then the next thing I knew, it was gone. And then, but unfortunately, it doesn't stick with you. So I'm pretty hungry myself, too.
Function on the same wavelength of hanger.
Right? It's going to be great.
It's gonna be
It's going to be great.
great.
Now, all I want is that fucking curry. And it's
I
delicious.
know. That's all I want.
It's delicious. They're open at weird times. They have like a lunch thing that they open up for, then they close, and then they open up again at 4. 7 days a week, eat chicken vindaloo. Kamikaze Hot has a fire extinguisher on stand. Yes.
I mean, I would eat chicken vindaloo right now. I
Yeah.
would happily consume much of the chicken vindaloo.
I'm also that type of person that doesn't get too bored of food. So like
Same.
if you fed me chili like 4 days, 5 days in a row, I'd be like, oh, this is delicious. If you fed me curry like 12 days in a row, I'd be like, oh, this is delicious. Like, we're having Indian food. Get some tiki masala. I realized I make ramen noodles so many damn ways. Look, it's always good to spice up your ramen. You ever eat just a straight ramen bar?
I've never done that.
You ever make ramen chips?
I've never done that, no.
So you break them up and you use the spice on the ramen, right? You just dry rub that shit, and then you nuke it a little bit, and it crisps up, and you just eat it like that.
Hmm. That sounds pretty good. That
It's
actually sounds pretty
Yeah,
solid.
it's really good. Yeah,
I've never had that
you've had
though.
raw ramen with the seasoning pack. I've done that.
I've actually never done that.
Oh,
I've
when
actually never
I
done
was
that.
insanely hungry, and I'm like, I can't wait. I
I don't
can't
blame
wait.
you. I don't blame you.
I can't wait for the water to boil. I can't wait for me to soften the noodles. I can't wait for it to cool down. Like, that's it. It's
I just
going in
need
my
to eat it.
face right now.
I'm consuming this right now, right here, right now.
Yeah,
I'm eating
it does
this.
an interesting thing where you're like, that was good. And then suddenly, once your stomach really gets in there, it's like, bang, you're full now. It expands in your tummy.
That sounds so good. That sounds so so good.
It is really good. You've made a ramen burger before? Jesus Christ, I'm so hungry now. I'm so fucking hungry. I made
now now I'm like I am starving.
right? Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ.
Why did we talk about
Why did
food?
we talk quick? We've gotta talk about something else. Oh, Steele's also always making interesting things. We've got to talk about something else because if we keep talking about food, I'm gonna like buy Radia. I'm out of here.
Bye.
It's
I have to go. I have to actually go eat a meal for the first time in 2 days.
right. It's time to go to Flavor Town.
It's
That's
time to
all
go
that.
actually eat a regular meal.
Right. That's all that there is to it. So Radia. What's your favorite kind of game to play on stream? Like, what's your favorite thing to do on stream? I guess. Is it just chatting? Is this a specific game?
I mean, I really have been enjoying like doing different Pokemon challenges and stuff,
Yeah.
but I also enjoy just chatting and getting like wacky during just chatting streams.
Have you
And I
ever
want to do.
nuzzed the lock?
I do Nuzlocke all the time, and I'm about to do
Ooh.
another for Rendlock, and pending the of how this charity stream rolls out, possibly doing a like soul lock. And I'll be calling someone up and be like, "Hey, it's time. It's time, gamer. Open the game. It's time to soul lock."
It's time for it to go down. Have you ever thought about doing a sleep lock?
No, I haven't.
That's an endurance trial. You're if you want to get anywhere, you're speed running the game on that.
Yeah, I can't because like I have to like get up at certain intervals. It's
Yeah.
like I have to do very specific things. It's why streaming is nice because like or like being a VTuber because I
Yeah.
can go do those things and
Yeah.
like I can move around and I don't have to like for me I cannot do a regular subathon. Like I just physically cannot.
Yeah. That's okay. People don't mind if you take a little break now and then.
They don't mind, but
No.
like yeah.
I'm right, they don't mind, but you just like you have a mindset you're like I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do another subathon at some point, and I'm gonna make it uncapped, just to
Oh
see
god.
what happens. Yeah, like nobody's gonna make me stay up over 24 hours. Look at me. You see my followers? I got 175 of them. I don't think, which is weird because on KS Unboxing we have 600. It's very weird going from one to the other. Um, but it's interesting because we share the same audience. But yeah, um, oh yeah, that's true. Bramble will sub bomb me, and I'll end up being up more than 24 hours. I
That's
plan.
true. That's true.
So what do you think about? Do you think you end stream? See, I've always thought that even if you're gonna end, that you can't end stream. You've gotta, if you're gonna sleep, you gotta sleep on stream, and then you give
So
yourself a few hours to sleep. Then you wake up and then you do the thing again, or you like, no, no,
for
you've got to stream it through.
so for me,
You got
I
to be
think it's
live
just
the whole time, or
I think it's just like for me, I cannot do a traditional subathon.
yeah,
I also like to give my equipment a rest because it's good for the longevity of your
yeah.
computer and everything else that you have,
So
your
you do it like
phone.
Banshee Boo did, where when you're
I'd have
not
to.
streaming, yeah, you actually turn it off, then you turn it back on. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we're starting the timer. Here you go.
Because also I have a full-time job, so
Yeah, you
there's
do.
not a way that I can like just uncapped subathon things
Yeah,
and just like ramrod it through. I have to like I could do it the entire weekend basically, and then I have to stop, and then I can only start the timer again in like the evenings during the weekdays. It's basically how I'd have to approach it.
yeah,
And so it's always felt weird calling it a subathon or doing it trying to do a subathon because it would never be in the traditional sense at all.
yeah,
I'd have to modify it for like my own health and what I need.
yeah, yeah. I'm sure your chat would be okay with that.
I'm sure they would be. It's just like I know other people are like, that's not a subathon. And I'm like, well,
Eat shit,
I have medical issues. Eat
right?
shit.
Right.
I'm missing intestines. Go fuck yourself.
So when actually me and Liz I just randomly asked one day in chat if she wanted to collaborate with me, and we did. And we hit it off, and me and Liz really actually we really got to know each other more when Liz did her subathon. Because whenever I have a friend or a teammate that's trying to do a subathon, sometimes I'll try and just jump in. And I've done like long hauls with them, like, 8, 10, 12 hours. I try and long haul with them because I'm like, it always sucks when you're doing a subathon or long form and there's nobody there.
It's so rough. Like I personally, for me, I can't even like long haul with other people too much beyond like a couple of hours because I start to like really hurt
Yeah, yeah.
like physically, or I get a headache from staring at the screen too long and I'm like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
baby.
Yeah. You know,
So like it hits me at a certain point real bad.
well, I can't do like the longest hauler we have is Zova. Zavastria can do 10, 12 hours of Warframe easy. And I have no idea how she does it. No
In my
fucking
eye,
clue.
I'd have an ocular migraine that would probably take me out for like a solid week after that.
Jesus. So Big Cat says if you're gonna do long form, like beyond 4 to 6 hours, you ideally want someone to bounce off in voice. Helps if chat dries up. If chat dry, that is so fucking scary. When you are in the wee hours of the morning, midnight, 1 o'clock, and if you don't have EU fans and they haven't shown up, and you're just there by yourself, it's so easy to lapse into silence. You like need someone there to keep things flowing. Otherwise, you're up shit creek. Is
Yeah,
what's going on. It's
it's
so
really
hard.
difficult. It's super difficult to be entertaining for that long and keep your energy going. Like for me, my streams are about 3.5, 4 hours because that is how long I usually can like physically have energy,
Yeah,
um, and not fall off like content wise. I feel
yeah,
like beyond that, I get really tired and I start to hit like just my physical barriers.
yeah.
And I know that's where like my physical barrier is like at that mark. And I know I'm not doing good content at that mark. So it's like
Well, it's
not
good that
not doing
you
that.
that you understand your boundaries like that. You get some streamers who don't quite grasp that, and they'll
Yeah.
they'll scorch themselves, and that's always like one of the things. Like, so we've got like one of the team members that I have, Zodi will run like 8, 9 hours of Dead by Daylight, and I have no idea how. Zova, when she plays, though, plays with viewers, and the like she'll be like asking people in chat, okay, so what do you need to do, and she'll like run those missions again and again with them, and I think that sometimes being able to play with viewers definitely helps out. Definitely, if
It
you're
helps a
playing a viewer,
ton.
yeah,
It helps a ton when you play with viewers, and also like that's the biggest thing is like when people do subathons and don't plan things properly, it becomes very difficult to find like what you want to do,
yeah.
and that's also a problem. So I think planning like events that also bring in your viewers to interact with you is also like a healthy way to just keep things enjoyable,
Yeah,
because it
absolutely.
because at some point you will literally lapse into watching YouTube content, which is not what you want,
Right,
at
at
all.
some
Like
you know that you've janked it when
you
you're
know
like,
it, you know it's not good when it is a circle of like other YouTube content. And
right,
like you can have fun with like just chatting where you're watching some of that content,
yeah,
and that is not all the time. But then when when that is the last 15 hours of your
when that's
subathon,
what you've got, you
that's
know that you fucked up.
like that's fucking rough. And you probably like at that
Yeah,
point it feels wrong to host a subathon. Like if you're hosting something like that, I
yeah,
feel like it has to have entertainment merit, and
yes.
just re-streaming YouTube is not an excuse.
No,
It's
it's not.
like you having it on while you're sleeping, sure, whatever, fine.
Yeah,
You can have a
that's fine.
playlist.
Yeah, you
But
have
when
a
you're
playlist, but when you're
live
doing
and you're
it,
just passively sitting there, that is
right, when your ass is
kind of
in
a
the
problem.
grass, and you just are reacting to YouTube clips for like 4 or 5 hours, you fucked up. Like,
you
you done
it's just like
goofed.
it's improper planning. And I know a lot of people are like tired, and there's also a thing, it's like, hey, you can just take a day a break,
Yeah,
and then like
and then come back.
people will understand when you need to take the lapse, because it happens to the best of us. Like, exhaustion is a thing.
Yeah, well, and if your chat is up your ass about it, get a new chat. Like, that is evidence that you have toxic traits. And I'm lucky that I don't have that toxic of a chat, but oh boy, I'll tell you what. I know one of my friends, and they have the patience of a saint because their chat is toxic as fuck.
I mean,
Like,
at that point, it's like you have to purge your community for your own well-being. Like I've come to the point where I do not hesitate banning people. Like, if you overly spam
like
things, if
Tony.
you
We just lost Tony over that.
if
Tony,
you
you were
if
too high.
if you tell me to do certain things with my health, it's like, hey, I am an adult. I know how to take care of myself. Please don't tell me what to do and what not to
I'm not a
do. Like,
fucking sea urchin, Amber.
it's like,
Don't clap for that.
clap, clap. You have to learn how to also just learn how to purge. And a lot of people don't want to purge their community because they're like, these are my viewers. And I'm like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? And people are like, well, I'm really small and they help me get numbers. And I'm like, do you want them around if you get bigger? Do you really want this
Oh,
like monkey on your shoulder?
that's so
Do you
bad.
want this? Because you don't. You do not want it on your shoulder.
Look at
Because it's just a continual issue. No one wants to join a community
right.
in which the streamer is just being yelled at the entire time.
Pokey
It's
never
not
purged
fun.
her community, and you can tell because I once, heaven forbid, popped into a Pokey stream. One, I have no idea why anybody finds Pokimane entertaining. If you're a Pokimane fan, leave. We do not vibe well. But I popped in to see their content again, and it's an example, I feel, of consumerized content. It's polished in such a way that it doesn't feel like it has much of a soul left, and her chat is so toxic. Even with her mods, her chat is just
Dammy urchin, dammy urchin, dammy urchin, dammy the Dutch urchin.
fuck you. Oh, the Dutch, yeah. The Dutch, I'm going to tell you the Dutch urchin story. I wish Liz was here for the Dutch urchin story. So, Alutier, who has the voice of God, is reading Sleepy Hollow, right? Is reading Sleepy Hollow. And while he's reading Sleepy Hollow, Liz is there, and Liz and I are bickering because Liz is a bitch. And at one point, they're talking about how Ichabod Crane is very sparse with the rod, right? But he will occasionally chastise and slap around the occasional Dutch urchin. And so I wrote in chat, "Get wrecked, Dutch urchin," and Liz immediately typed "fuck you," and I responded, "What? I didn't do anything yet." It's like, you called me a Dutch urchin. And I like the idea that I say such weird shit that someone legitimately thinks that I would use Dutch urchin as an insult.
As an insult?
Yeah.
I mean, I love Liz. I love Liz so much.
Right?
But like, it's one of those things. People
It is a very
unwilling to purge
Damie insult.
It is a Damie insult.
Yeah.
I mean, Dutch urchin hits well.
It really lands good.
Next to chuckle fuck.
He's
Like
next
Dutch,
to chuckle
Dutch
fuck.
Dutch intern is a good one.
Dutch urchin, then chuck. I have called Liz a Dutch urchin since then. I love the Dutch urchin story. It's just so out of left field. And it took me a moment. I'm like, really? Does someone think I would say this? And then it hit me. I'm like, yeah, I'd call someone a Dutch urchin. I would do that. That is not too far out of character for me.
I would do this.
Chucklefuck's one of my favorites, though. There's just something really satisfying about Chucklefuck.
I mean, I like Chucklefuck. It's a good one.
Right?
Like, it's just a solid insult.
It is a really solid insult.
Fucklefuck is a solid insult.
Chucklefuck is a solid insult. When you embrace, yeah, that's true. I have called people a pasty-faced Applejohn before. As Ali said, when you'd embrace pasty-faced Applejohn, Dutch urchin is relatively normal. Cock goblin's another one that I'm a big fan of.
I mean, there's lots of good insults out there.
Right?
There's lots and lots of good
really
insults.
Good ones. And I still learn new ones. I was really happy when I learned asshat as a young AI. I'm like, oh my god, this is great.
I mean, asshat's a solid one.
Asshat's a solid one. What about you, Shannon? What do you... Holy shit, Shannon! I'm gonna have to take down the VOD now. Thanks, Shannon. You gotta watch that potty mouth of yours. Smeghead only works if somebody is a Red Dwarf fan. Otherwise, you sound like a weirdo. Yeah, we need a Shannon family-friendly mode. Shannon, do you regret anything you said? No?
I don't think Shannon regrets anything.
No, Shannon lives life balls first with no regard to consequences. She is like the bravest little rock rabbit I've ever seen. Just like, end of story. Look at them. There's no
respect that.
Yeah, there's no fear in those eyes. None whatsoever. We need to get a zip on that potty mouth? Yeah, Shannon. You really took it too far there, buddy. Oh! I referred to Bob as a bloated sack of protoplasm once. Bob the Random's my nemesis.
That is one way to refer to your nemesis as.
Yeah, Bob the Random is my nemesis. So, Bob, I save all my really good insults for Bob. Bob is...
You know what? That's how you know someone is loved. You save the best insults for them.
Right? Exactly. You save the good ones for... Yeah, you save the good ones for your nemesis.
Croc sandwich.
Oh my god. Stealing his fucking Crocs. He once put Crocs on me. Like...
I mean, listen, Crocs are pretty comfy.
You know, Steele put a Croc on, and then a sock on, and then another Croc. Like, just spitting in the face of God on that one. Every day, Steele moves further and further from God's grace thanks to these fucking Crocs. And
it's fine.
They make bigger ones. All right?
I've only seen some of the cursed Crocs. Some.
You've only seen some of the cursed Crocs? Yeah.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, they have little...
Like the high-heeled ones. Those are pretty bad.
They have fingy Crocs for your fingies. Like, why?
Those shouldn't exist.
Those need never exist.
Those should not be allowed to exist.
So what is worse, Crocs with socks or sandals with socks? Ooh.
I feel like Crocs with socks is a more like offense to fashion
than
sandals with socks.
Sandals with socks are like classic dad shit. It was a sock and a Croc with a sock on the outside of the Croc. That's right. That image, so bad. It hurts me.
That hurts me on
and the conversation of whether or not sand is a condiment. Oh, I hate every bit about that. You know, there are people, there's a whole subreddit devoted to people who eat sand.
That is very weird and not healthy.
No, it's like, where do you go? You're like, before all the good sand is gone? Like, what do you
Just
do
on
there?
random beaches, just consume sand.
Right? Like, what makes good sand to eat? I've always wondered that. And then I'm angry that I've wondered that. Like, it's a vicious cycle that just keeps occurring because of fucking sand. So I was on. You're standing in Crocs while in socks? Damn.
Just letting the dogs out for free?
Just letting the dogs out.
For
So
free?
so
Sheesh.
I was on Zavastria's Talk of the Realm. That's her talk show. I made one, now everybody else made one. And on Talk of the Realm we talked about foods that are condiments. And I want to run something by you. Okay?
Mhm.
I have, to determine whether it's a condiment or not, the hot dog rule. If you
Okay.
put it on a hot dog and it becomes a different food, it is not a condiment. It's more of
Okay.
a topping or something. If you put it on a hot dog and you would still consider that a hot dog, then it is a condiment. And then we have the sushi paradox, where you can put fish. I am lucky Sumi isn't here, or Sumi would lose her shit on me. Sumi's a chef, and the hot dog rule apparently did emotional damage. The sushi paradox is that you can put fish and a bunch of different things on sushi, and it remains just sushi. How do you feel about the hot dog rule?
I don't know. I feel like nothing changes it as a food. Like chili doesn't change a hot dog. It's just a chili dog.
So chili's a condiment.
Yeah, it can be both a meal and a condiment. Like it just depends in the situation.
But
It's a
what if I
situational
put
thing.
ice cream on it?
It's not a new food. It's just an abomination. But if you want to eat a hot dog that way, you can. I feel like it's a situational condiment.
I just went to Sumi's stream and said we're talking about the hot dog rule.
Oh no.
Yeah. But Sumi's streaming and her stream is paused, so.
Oh boy. Fun. Don't talk to my client without talking to me first. I mean, you're out here asking me to send to court. True. You are asking to just be sent to court. Chili dogs and hot dogs aren't the same, but the base food is the same. It's just different variations. It's just different variations of the same food.
I'm actually gonna bring Sumi here for a moment.
Oh my god.
So that she can give her
unfiltered opinion.
Although if it's getting late for you, we could move on to the games.
Yeah, I'm happy to do either. I am down with whatever.
Alright, let me just find Sumi. Alright, let's go. Let's add Sumi to our call. This'll be.
We're adding Sumi to the call. Hey, yo.
This'll be fun. How do I add someone to a call? Let's see.
You could drag them in here.
Oh yeah, let's just drag Sumi in. Oh no, we're in a personal call, so I have to remember how to add people to it.
Oh, baby. That's always fun. That's always fun, remembering how to add people to personal calls, because I always do it in my actual like Discord, and then I just drag people in
Yeah.
like a goblin.
The
old-fashioned way.
Like the old-fashioned way. All right. Let's see. Mute. Disconnect. Disable streamer mode. Okay. Add friend. Got it.
There we go. Nailed it. Oh.
My streamer mode was blocking it.
Streamer mode both saves and puts us in pain.
All right. Oh, did I bork it?
There we go.
Yeah, I borked it. Okay.
You borked it? Okay.
I borked
Perfect.
it. Okay.
I need the
Hi, Sumi.
How fucking dare you? Hold up. I need to prep my stream for a second. So
Yeah, Sumi's actually gonna stream this bit.
I am streaming, right? I've been streaming for the past 5 hours.
4 hours, and
Oh, no.
Sumi's taking a moment to come give us shit.
The inner boomer lingers within. True.
Yeah.
No, of course. What do you mean?
So Sumi, how do you feel? Come on, how else are we supposed to figure out what a condiment is outside of the hot dog rule? You explain to Radia how we do this then.
Oh, wait.
Culinary expert esports Sumi. Also, Radia, this is Sumi Doragon.
Hi, I'm Radia.
Sumi,
Hi, I'm Sumi.
Sumi, this is Radia.
Sorry I'm crashing the interview, but I am very mad at this hot dog rule.
It confuses me. I'm a little befuddled here.
Befuddled?
So,
Mhm.
so. Oh wait, I need to change my stream in chatting. So how do I explain this? Who in their right mind would think about this hot dog rule?
Radia. Radia's thinking about it right now.
No.
I'm contemplating. I'm like, how does this work? How does the hot
It
dog
doesn't.
rule work?
It doesn't. Damie thinks that the hot dog rule is what, okay, if you put it, put something on the hot dog that is edible and doesn't make it another thing, it's a condiment.
It's a condiment.
It's not.
I stand by the Fruity Pebbles on the hot dog are a condiment, Sumi.
Okay, you wanna go?
Yeah, I do.
Have you thought about the concept of a hot dog?
Yeah. I know what the concept of a hot dog is.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
It is an open thing of bread with a sausage in it.
Yeah.
No, the deeper concept.
What is the deeper concept of the hot dog?
So if I'm going down to your level, then the deeper concept of a hot dog
Going down to my level?
it's just meat encased in some sort of skin. Meaning that if you basically eat a hot dog, you're still a hot dog.
Then you're a condiment.
No, you're not.
You're a condiment. People are condiments.
People aren't condiments. No.
Radia, back me up here.
People aren't condiments.
If we are if we're eating if us wait no where's the bread? There has to be a bread or an encasing outside of the sausage. Otherwise, you're just eating sausage. Check and mate, Sumi.
Is a hot dog without the bread, or is it
A hot dog is a hot dog without the bread.
Absolutely
it's just
not.
The hot dog itself is the sausage.
No, the hot dog is the entire component. Otherwise, you just have a wiener. All right? And you can eat wieners all you want. I'm not going to judge you. But a hot dog is its own thing. We are not bringing the cube rule of carbs into this. There's a
Oh yeah, I can't believe you with your stupid.
I do
ass.
not agree with the cube. So the cube rule of carbs, Radia, is that wherever the carbs are, determines what kind of food it is. And so, sushi ends up being what is it? Sushi ends up being a hot dog because of where the carbs are.
how? I don't think that's how it works. Hot dog is hot dog. Sushi is sushi.
Yeah, exactly. The hot dog rule. Okay, Sumi. So finally, in front of Radia and Shannon and Rodham Dami, okay? You give us what a condiment is then.
We established that.
No, do it again. Do it right here. If you do
Okay.
a good enough job, I will accept it and I will give up the hot dog rule.
I already did enough of a job. You did accept it. I can send you I can pull up the proof that you said I revert the rule.
No, you have no proof.
I have the proof. I have a screenshot of it. What do you mean?
Bullshit. Give me the screenshot. She's lying, Radia.
Are you sure? It sounds like you're lying.
What the hell, Radia?
So someone sounded a little sus. I mean, there is evidence.
No,
Someone's
there's-
whipping out the receipts.
She's lying through her
if-
teeth.
I feel
I
like
am
someone's about
not.
to whip out the receipts, and that will prove
Yeah.
without a shadow of a doubt you're guilty.
But you know what? My own team has put me on trial before.
I
You
put you on trial.
Four crimes
Earned the
against
Don Don
Sumi.
Rumba trial, okay?
Wow.
Cue the music.
Radia, I thought that we were... No, don't clap for this.
Clap for it. Clap hard.
I cannot believe my own audience is turned against me.
I can't believe I have to go up through all these cursed images in our chat.
Yeah, you're going to have to go through all of them. Radia, do you like hot dogs?
It's dependent. I like kielbasa, but I don't like hot dogs that much. I don't, unless they're beef hot dogs. And that's
Okay.
about it. But I can't eat them that often.
Tummy?
Yeah,
Understand.
I live a sad food life.
Oh, only boiled
Did you
chicken for
delete it from the chat?
No, I wouldn't have. I don't delete anything from my chats.
Of course, yeah.
You monster. You did this.
Yeah, I don't delete anything from my chats because it's too much of a pain in the ass.
Mm.
I suppose I could curate. Wow, 1012. You sent me a spray bottle.
Me?
Yeah, you. You sent me a spray
Yeah,
bottle.
Of course I sent you a spray bottle.
I cannot believe you. All right, well, while you figure this out, I'm going to continue my interview with Radia. Radia, what is the worst content that you think you can do?
The worst content?
Carbs, 3 sides is a taco, so a hot dog is a taco. We're not bringing the cube of food into this.
The worst content is probably unhinged, extra unhinged content. I mean, like, when I talk worst content, I'm talking about like increasingly unhinged, which is like, if I had an IRL backpack like streaming setup, I would take that into the real world. and I would just be a giant inflatable dinosaur going out into public, and we'll just see what happens. That'll just be a
That's-
day in my life.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty fucked up. I know.
that's
I
fucked
broke
up.
the immersion. Ew, gross. How
Right?
dare I break the
How
VTuber immersion?
Dare you break the VTuber immersion? I cannot believe that you would do that.
That is what I would do.
I've started something in chat. Bringing up the hot dog rule. I forgot. Opens an entire can of hot dog based worms that are.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I feel like that's, but I could do considerably worse content. I feel like that's something that would be fun though. That would be definitely out of pocket.
Okay.
Definitely would be out of pocket.
All right. We've hit the 3-hour mark. You want to play a game?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
down.
Okay. All right.
Play some games.
Do you believe in the power of the future? Do you believe that you can pierce the veil and understand what cannot be understood?
Like future sight?
Yes, like future sight.
Not really. I think there is no way to see the future, but there's ways to make inferences from the data around you and kind of plot out things, but there's no way to see the future. It's an uncertainty.
Well, you're fucking wrong!
Factor. Oh, am I?
You are wrong. This, created in 1998 by Rare, the same people who made GoldenEye.
Does this predict the future?
This is Taboo, made in 1988, the greatest divination program ever to be created.
Okay, well, you tell me then, oh wise machine.
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna put in your information. All right, and then birthday.
It's a mystery.
So just give me a birthday.
April Fools.
Okay.
I'm wrong. I'm always wrong. I've never been right once in my life, Chad.
What year?
89.
What's your question that you want to ask Taboo?
You
Here
know
are
what?
the rules.
Here are the rules?
You cannot ask Taboo if Taboo is legit or not. Taboo has crashed every time you've done that.
Okay. Okay. Taboo. Am I funny?
Alright.
I look for my internal validation elsewhere. Come
Excellent.
on, program. Tell me I have comedic abilities.
Sumi, have you found the hot dog yet?
I haven't.
Okay. Alright.
I can't believe where it's gone.
What, the Fruity Pebbles hot dog?
The Fruity Pebbles hot dog, it's still there.
Oh god, I hate that fucking thing.
I will send it in so that Radio knows with what I broke you.
Is it as bad as the stuffed crust pizza with crest filled in it? I hope it's not.
Oh
That
god.
was pretty bad. It was pretty rancid.
That's brutal. That
I
is.
could send it to you. I could send it to you.
Why would you do that to me?
Oh my god, that screen. Oh, my eyeballs.
Oh wait, it wasn't me that sent the Fruity Pebbles one. I sent the half-eaten hot dog.
Oh, I hate that.
From the top.
I hate that. Alright, here we go. Here's your spread.
Tell me the truth, Taboo. I can take it.
Okay. Your present position is a need to gain control over one's emotions or feelings in order to gain success. Okay. So, you're struggling with inner unfunniness.
That's rough, buddy. I guess I'm gonna have to go back
The
to
existing
funny school.
obstacle is an alteration or a change. Alright, it's not too bad. If you make a bit of a change, you can grasp your funny again.
I can finally grasp my funny bone again? Oh, sweet.
Your near-term goal or destiny is or is influenced by a lawyer, artist, or scientist. Alright. Taboo, speak
But
to
I'm
me.
the scientist.
I was gonna say, this is
I'm my own scientist.
this is just letting you know who you are.
I guess
The
I'm reaching
distant
out
past
to my truth.
foundation is disappointment or strife. Oh no! You have something in your past that still weighs on you.
I never ever won that giant claw machine prize. That was a pretty big disappointment.
Things just passing are willing to jump into the unknown, alright? In order for you to achieve your funny, you've got to just, like, leap into places that you've not been before. Near future influencing you soon is loss of hope. Well, you're not gonna think you're funny.
This game is brutal. My future looks bleak.
You are in a proper perspective, understanding of love and money. Some subs are coming your way.
Okay. The one nice card.
Others view you as obtaining success or gain. So there are people who are out there who are congratulating you on your rise.
True.
They are recognizing your efforts.
The game is accurate there. Yeah.
Your secret fears or wants are the loss of a friendship, financial security, and other comforts. Taboo, you're just phoning it in at this point.
Okay, Taboo, I see you. I get your game,
Alright.
Taboo.
The outcome of all previous mentioned problems will be the use, skill, of willpower, or self-confidence to influence the situation. If you believe that you are funny, you will be funny.
Oh, good thing I have plenty of self-confidence. That's how I've made it this far.
Alright, what state do you want to put in? And just so you know, you can't put in Wisconsin.
I can't put in Wisconsin.
No, there are some places that are missing from the states in
Do
here.
we have Hawaii? I swear to God, if I have to put in New Jersey, I will scream.
There's no Hawaii. There's British Columbia and Ontario.
Take me to New Jersey.
Take you to New Jersey.
Take me to New Jersey.
Oh God.
Take me to Hoboken.
Your lucky numbers are 9, 10, 11, 5, 28, and 17.
Weirdest sir, I have not had those numbers appear anywhere for me today. How are those my lucky numbers? How are those my lucky numbers? Taboo? I'm gonna call your bluff, Taboo.
What, you're not going to be funny?
I mean, I think I'll be funny if I believe in myself, but
Yeah.
are those my lucky numbers? I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Ready to play the next game?
Sure.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's pull it up. Let me get my timer. These next games are timed.
Boy.
All right. Are you good with timed games? Are you good under pressure?
I am terrible with timed games. I have a bit of time for some timed games.
You are... Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
All right. So we'll put 5 minutes on the clock.
Everyone knows I'm bad with timed games.
All right. All right. This should be an easy game for you. This should be an easy game for you. Okay. All right. This is Liz Justice. Look at her. We are going to play a game where I'm going to ask you questions and you're going to answer them about Liz. Okay? And you have 5 minutes to answer as many questions as possible.
Oh boy, let's go.
All right, you ready?
I feel like my friendship is put into question now.
What about Liz makes you think that she needs to comb her damn hair?
Nothing. You don't have to comb naturally curly hair. It's nice like that.
Okay.
You're supposed to leave the texture. It's cute. It's bedhead.
All right.
But also it's curly.
What about Liz makes you think that she had no idea that this picture was about to be taken?
The downward expression, the open mouth, the just sheer terror. I'm gonna fail? Yes, I am.
What about Liz makes you think that she needs to put a fucking shirt on?
You know what? The narwhal hoodie doesn't cover enough. I feel like we have to go further. We need more clothing.
Yeah.
You know the Christmas Story?
Yeah.
We need to just wrap her like that kid.
Yeah, right? Okay. What about Liz makes you think that you could trick her into trying chalk?
The vacant expression. Everyone knows a vacant expression means you're going to eat chalk.
Yeah.
Or would at least want to.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, she drank pilk. Chalk isn't far off from that. All right?
It's true. Pilk
Yeah.
is not far from chalk.
Pilk is not far. She drank pilk and then said it wasn't that bad. What about Liz makes you think that she has a punchable face?
Well, narwhals look increasingly punchable. They're soft, they're large. They kind of look like giant sea, like squishmallows. So yeah, if you're a narwhal VTuber, you're kind of fluffy and punchable. So
They're kind of fluffy and punchable?
kind of fluffy and punchable.
All right. What about Liz makes you think that Evanito clearly has a crush on her?
That's not true.
You did not sound convincing at all.
That's not true at all.
Okay. All right. State your evidence.
State my evidence. I can see nothing from this image. Do you have a guilty image of Evan that you can place by this
Oh
to
my god.
corroborate your claim?
Evan always looks guilty of something.
That's like saying I look guilty of crimes all the time.
You do. You look like you've committed crime right now. Right as we speak. All right.
Mildly.
Probably. What about Liz makes you just want to poke her in the eye?
Poke anyone in the eye?
All right. What about Liz makes you want to polish her tusk?
That's a very intimate friend question. It's looking a little dull, and so I'm just doing it as a good friend. I would polish the tusk as a favor.
Okay. What about Liz's crown makes you think that she got that at a dollar store?
It has no gems in it, so I'm calling the bluff.
Right? No gems. No gems. She doesn't look like she committed crime. She looks like a crime boss.
I am a crime boss.
I felt that. Look, since Liz isn't here, I'm gonna have to do Evanitos per hour for Liz. Otherwise, it's just not the same as. Will you wipe that blood off your face? Wow, you're giving Shannon ideas.
It's gone. My jam is gone. I had to eat it.
Jam?
I was starving.
Okay, all right. All right. So then, all right. So that's that. We'll do the lightning round quick, and then we will let you go. All right.
Let me go. I can't be freed. I can't be uncaged because I am Nick Cage. You can't uncage this.
Would you rather run a marathon or climb a mountain?
Run a marathon. I'm a really good runner. I'd rather run a marathon.
Bread or rice?
Heights? Water?
Bread or rice?
Rice.
All right. Give presents or receive presents?
I like giving them.
Favorite season?
Fall.
Favorite hot weather or cold weather?
Dry heat.
Okay. Apple juice or orange juice?
Orange juice.
Favorite convenience store?
Daiso.
Ooh, nice, 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 nice. Okay, we did that one. All right. Favorite tree?
Ooh, I like the ginkgo tree.
Okay. Favorite shape?
Dodecahedron.
Oh, no, Dita gamer. Favorite color?
Purple.
Favorite number?
3.
Favorite snack?
Shrimp chips.
Oh, those are delicious.
Or hurricane popcorn, but I can't get my hands on hurricane popcorn, so shrimp chips has to do.
What the hell is hurricane popcorn?
It's a Hawaiian thing. It's kettle popped popcorn with crunchy mochi pieces and seaweed.
Excellent. All right. And then, of course, our final question. You ready? What color are your underwear?
Blue.
Excellent. Well, Radia, I'd like to thank you for coming and visiting us today.
Thanks for having me. It was so much fun. I'm glad I got to cause chaos and also be Guy Fieri in the weirdest way. It's not normal.
Right? So who would you like to raid?
Who would I like to raid? We could raid so many good beans.
Yeah, it's you get to choose to who we raid.
I get to choose. That's so powerful. That's so powerful. You know what? We could raid Adora. We could raid Adora Bunny, who is a good friend, good bean,
All right,
and
put her name
also
in chat and we'll do a raid.
And told me I was funny.
So did Taboo.
Adora told me I was funny. Taboo told me I had to believe in myself. Adora didn't tell me I had to believe. Adora just told me I was.
Okay.
Adora gave me the truth.
And then, as I always ask people afterwards, would you like me to leave your DM open or closed?
Open.
Okay. Because if you do that, I will definitely ask you to collaborate or to come back and visit another time. Radia, thank you so much for being here. You were an absolute gem. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come slum it with us.
No, it's fun. I am always happy to come back and vibe and chill, and you're always welcome on the Du Bois birthday stream.
Oh my god, I'm looking excited. I'm so excited to be a part of that. So, with that,
are you ready to see him in all his glory?
Yes.
He's got a birthday hat.
Yay!
It's cute.
So with that, I've been Damie, your dynamically augmented media independence. Radia, you're up.
And I'm Radia, definitely not crime boss, but also monster scorpion lady. And I'm also radioactive, but that's kind of just a caveat.
We were joined by Sumi, who never was able to find out those receipts, therefore I am safe. And this has been Guy Fieri.
And this has been Guy Fieri signing out.